Alrighty. Danganronpa the third, V3. The third one that is kind of like the rest of the games. There is a third one before this that isn't really like the other games, so we don't talk about that one. Now, before we get into the trial, I would just like to say, remind everyone out there, as if they need it, that I am not a clever man. So, keep that in mind as I cruise through this game and desperately struggle with basic logic. I really have no leads. Rontaro, I believe that's his name, has died due to a head wound from a shot put ball that I assume was gotten from this warehouse. Whoever did it apparently is a ghost, somehow invisible. Those are the options, really, that we're working with. Some sort of spirit. Looking for Flat Stanley. He turned sideways to hide himself from the cameras. Easy trial, Rip Rontaro. Kokichi already confessed. I mean, we keep saying that. You know, easy trial for various reasons, and then those reasons aren't actually true. And I'm beginning to suspect Kokichi may in fact not have killed this man. I don't know who killed this man. I don't think it was a suicide. That seems extreme when, you know, no one's died yet. Well, I mean, somebody's dead. No one had died at time of death. So, you know, suicide seems a little extreme. So I don't suspect it's that. It's red door in the courtyard. I thought I had to interact with that, at least according to Arg. Is the red door? Well, I mean, it fulfills both of those. Katie, there's one more question. Do you really think it's one of us, not just the culprit, but the mastermind as well?
Huh?
Isn't that what you told me, Shuichi? Well, yes, but, Arg, what's going on, man? It's just, that was my only deduction. I don't know if I should trust that. I don't know if it's true either, but that's why we need to confirm it. If you just dismiss a possibility and look the other way without confirming anything, you're just turning your back on the truth. I mean, maybe there are times where one possibility is so ludicrously outlandish that it's simply no way it could be true. It's possible aliens showed up and clubbed him to death with a shot put ball and deleted the camera footage. Replaced it with backup pictures they had of Rontaro. I'm gonna assume that's not what happened, but, you know, it's an option. Kuma's statue referred to is beyond the red door. Ah, thank you. Could have been Mukuru Ikusaba, the 16th student laying somewhere hidden in the school, the one they call the Ultimate Despair, who I should watch out for. I don't know.
What's the matter?
We already have 16 students. What's the matter, Suichi? You seem so sure of yourself during the investigation. Let's go. I'm sure they're waiting for us inside. Did he seem sure of himself? He seemed kind of wishy-washy this entire time. Doing fine. And Dandy, what's up with you? I'm doing pretty well, actually.
What?
Completed a lot of hot Xbox games for that completely meaningless gamer score, but, you know, on the road to 100K. This is the Shrine of Judgment.
Everyone!
Careful, everyone. If bad things happen, get behind Gonta. What if they happen behind you, you idiot?
Yoo-hoo!
Give me a piggyback ride. You know what? Can't falter. That checks out.
Yoo-hoo!
Carry me.
Bitch!
Oh my god, are you so fucking annoying? So are we doing this class trial or what? No, Monokuma made it sound like we'd be guided somewhere from here. Monokuma is nowhere to be seen. What's going on? Most recently, I beat Grim Fandango, which, if you're, you know, my age, you may remember from the olden days of 1990s PC games where you had to kind of like pop in a floppy... well, that was more Monkey Island. 90s adventure games, you know, Grim Fandango, kind of the last of its breed for a while. Has some good pedigree. Came back remastered thanks to the good people of Double Fine. And, yeah, getting all the achievements of that was fun because I had to play with tank controls, and, I mean, a lot of people were bitching about it online, the tank controls achievement. Wasn't that bad. I thought it was perfectly fine. They're just tank controls. It's a fixed camera angle. How hard is it? Act like you've never played Resident Evil. There's a jacked Monokuma statue. Maybe he did it. You know, maybe he took those giant muscular arms, lobbed the shot put ball all the way down into the basement, and killed him. It's an elevator. Does he want us to board it?
I don't wanna.
I'm not gonna lie. This is better animation than the escalator from 2. And so far, that's the main way this game is superior to 2. Stay behind then. I'm sure that'll be just worse for you in the end. Yeah, it's true. I know. If everyone wishes to run away, I will cooperate as well. That's probably not a good idea. There's nowhere to run. As long as that end wall exists, escape is not an option. It'll be fine. Let's all work together. Remember our promise. We're going to escape this place and remain good friends afterwards. So let's do it. I'm sure we'll be all right. Because we can make an incredible team. Oh, we make an incredible team. I wouldn't be able to call myself a man if I was still scared after hearing a girl say that. I'm pretty scared. I mean, I don't think you did it, guy who reminds me of Leon, but at the same time, this is sort of a life and death game.
I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Thank you for reminding us all. Bring it on, I'll show them. Don't you mean die?
Dumbass.
Don't say something all ominous like that. It's pretty straightforward. I don't think it was ominous. There's some improvements to previous games, like the animation, and some of the mini-games are worse. I played some of them in the demo. The one that's Mario Kart where I run over women was interesting. I can't say it was better or worse. It was just kind of weird. Luminary of the Stars. I think I like it a little bit better than the Sonic bonus level stage from the second game, just because it's a bit more streamlined. But yeah, no, from the demo, none of the minigames stuck out as particularly awful. They weren't particularly great either, except for the shit where you need to like. There's apparently a mechanic in this game where you have to lie during some points in the trial, and I feel like that's gonna get really annoying.
I'm ready!
Come so far already, we gotta do it, so let's do it. You don't have a choice, can't turn back now. Alright, let's get to it. Determined, we all stepped forward. Even as we walked towards the elevator, I was shaking with anxious dread. I wonder who the 2 deaths are gonna be in this one. Because in every game so far, there's been 2 people that have died for one trial. Everyone had boarded the elevator. Maybe it'll be 3 people. Ooh. Maybe there'll be 2 killers. Ooh, you know what? That would be clever.
Oh,
Shake
that's
up-
super cool. It's actually an elevator.
What'd you think it was? But yeah, no, I think it'd be super cool if, like, they shook up the formula where one person kills 2 people, and instead, Monokuma's like, the motive this time is 2 people can get off this island, I almost said. It's not an island. 2 people can escape and leave, provided they kill somebody. They just need to work together. And so 2 people team up to kill them, and you need to figure out who the 2 people are. That would be cool.
Even so, this elevator is going pretty far down.
We're falling. I wonder how far we will plummet.
Because even when they did that in the first game with Celeste and Hifumi, it wasn't...
I suddenly have to go to the bathroom real bad.
It kind of worked because there was the what happened and who was doing what at any given time, but ultimately Hifumi was still dead, so there was only so much, like, you could do with that. No matter what happened, it still had to end with him dying, even though he was working with Celeste for a while.
By all means, go ahead.
Of course. A robot wouldn't understand how inappropriate that is.
Yeah. Anyway, as we waited to reach our destination, I whispered to Suichi.
Shuichi? About that talk from before.
What?
What about it?
I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth.
I mean, probably.
But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path.
That's great.
So, fight for the truth. Even if it is frightening. I know you can do this.
Thanks. I don't know. It's...
If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you.
Her face, it might just be the art style, but her face is kind of like... This feels more ominous than, you know, inspirational.
Think of everyone you're helping, and let that be your strength. I used to be like you.
I used to be like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Before a piano concert, I was always so nervous that I thought I would vomit.
Like everyone? That probably got old.
but then I would remember all the people I've made smile with my performances.
Kaede.
All right, let's go. It's better to end bad stuff like this as soon as possible.
Those words were mainly for me, to inspire me so I wouldn't turn back. It would also be interesting if 2 people died, and then, like, person A is killed by person B, and then person C kills person B. I think that would be interesting as well. Because then, you know, up 2 people died, but you need to figure out one of the killers is already dead. After some time, the elevator finally came to a halt. The door slowly opened to reveal what awaited on the other side. It's everyone!
Why, hello, Bear!
Yay!
Bear puns. Class trial has finally started. Finally, a game that actually feels like a game. Just as the prophecy foretold.
Got it?
Listen up, from here on, things are only going to get so violent you wish you could turn back.
No way!
That's not true. There won't be any gory or violent scenes. I'm positive. Then what am I playing for?
This is...
It's an authentic replica of a courtroom. No, it isn't. Kibo, what courtrooms have you been to? What bad taste.
Oh, jeez.
Why are you making us do this? Is this fun for you? I mean, yes. You're not wrong, but it's like someone died and based on trial. Either one or more, a lot will die. What? It's like someone died and based on trial, either one or a lot more will die, so she's kind of nervous and scared. Oh, okay, alright, you're referring to that. Got it. I thought you were talking about, like, my, my suggestions for how they could shake up 2 people died in this game. I mean, it's already made.
Worst.
You're seriously the worst. It's already made. I don't know what my suggestions will do, but, you know, just thinking about it. Ace Attorney courtrooms? Not really. That's at least judge in middle, prosecutor, defense, and everyone who's watching in the gallery is, like, behind and above, and the witness stand is right in the middle. There's only one witness at a time. Real awkward when multiple people have testimony to give in a quick span. Doesn't matter what terrible things you do or done to you as long as you're having fun.
I see.
I think it does, actually. It's so sickening, it's almost refreshing. So how do we get this game rolling?
Well, now.
There are podiums over there. Stand behind the one with your name on it. Following Monokuma's instructions, we headed to our respective podiums. As I walked towards my podium, an image of his body flashed in my mind. Rontaro. Without him, he died without knowing his own ultimate talent. No, he was murdered by some horrible low-life scumbag, okay? I'll never forgive his killer. That's why we're going to expose the mastermind and end this killing game. That's all I can do for Rontaro now. The ultimate pretty boy. He was... Oh, they're doing this again. I kind of like this. This little effect of all the pieces. I don't think it was in the first game. His killer is in the room with us. The mastermind who's controlling Monokuma and forcing us to play this game. I don't think we'll ever be fully prepared to find out who that person is. But we have to find out who it is so we can lift our suspicions of each other. Oh, Rontaro doesn't even get one! Even Fat Byakuya got one. Come on, so we can end this killing game. That's why I'm here. To show... I'm here... I can't show any fear here. I must fight to the bitter end. Wow, that was rude. Justice for Rontaro. I agree. He was snubbed. Also dead, but more importantly, snubbed. Yeah, sure, I'll save the game. Why not? Alright, let's do this. Oh, right, my skills. What have I got? Attentive influence. Oh god, I have a lot of them. What the fuck? Why do I have so many? Holy hell, where did all these come from? Figured I'd have like 3 at most. Increase at a faster rate, effective during argument armament. Sure, that sounds fine. There was the machine gun skill. I don't actually know what that does. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Do I have to buy them? Oh, I have to buy these. Moves the time penalty for breaking a non-erasable piece, effective during imagination excavation. You don't have so many, you have to buy these. Right, I see that now. Power of life and death. Makes it easier to push the opponent back during blade lock. That's always nice. See, blade lock's made a return. I can have 9 more. Clear mind, increase the amount of letter cubes that can be required during psyche taxi. Yeah, that was alright. The entire screen will light up more frequently. What? Why? Why would I want that? First strike. The keyword in the first person's argument will be shown from the start. Huh? Effective during debate scrums. I like the word scrum. What the hell does that mean? Keyword in the first speaker's argument will be shown from the start. Not a clue. Maybe later. I kind of have to know what some of these are. Instantly silences loud voices, effective during mass panics. That could be nice. Oh, you know what? Actually, that... From what I remember of the mass panics, they looked awful. I'll take that. Alright, so one more for. Silences all conversations except those the reticle is on, effective during... That's the... Well, I wish I'd read that first. That's way better. Just, you know, keep the reticle on one of them. Instantly silent. Oh, that's just the loud ones. Yeah, okay. Mind's Eye reveals V powers, or V points. Yeah, no, I think I'll take Saint Miko's ability. Alright. Hangman's Gambit was, again, improved, but not really. Lighting up the screen is referring to that minigame. I figured as much. Anyway. Cool. Begin class trial. Get this show on the road. Incest. Oh, no. In session. My bad. I read that wrong.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
I get to save my voice, kind of, this episode.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments.
Yeah, we've all been here, honestly.
I'll punish. Also,
skip this nonsense.
Now let's get this crazy awesome trial underway.
So, it's starting, huh?
Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
Oh,
It has
so
been a
you
while
have
since
experience
I've been to
with
a court.
trials?
Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things.
And yet you've been in trial, which means you've been caught, so are you really the ultimate?
So, what are we supposed to do? Where do we even start?
Gonta never done trial before. Not sure where to begin.
First, let's breathe in. And breathe out. We need to remember our no-no-nos. No pushing, no running, no talking.
But communication is the foundation of any discussion.
Yeah, wait, no talking. What?
We should not
We
worry
just shout?
about our procedure, especially since this is not a normal trial.
We're gonna only have to sing in this trial. If it's not, you know, in song, you're immediately accused of being guilty.
Each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member. Let us proceed with that in mind, shall we?
Then might I offer the first topic?
Sure, you seem like a reasonable sort.
Don't fucking get ahead of us. You trying to start some shit?
Calm down. How about we listen first?
Atua has spoken. He says it is vital that we hear everyone's testimony.
Also a reasonable sort. Everyone's What about these guys seem unreasonable to you?
I'm a good listener because my ears are clean. Once, I cleaned them so hard, they bled.
Been there. Not fun.
I'll begin the conversation then. There's something I found curious. Why, I wonder, didn't the culprit take advantage of the first blood perk?
Curious indeed. I don't really see how that's relevant, though.
I thought that was strange too.
I bet they just wanted to do a class trial real bad.
Then Monokuma's the culprit. The doy. This whole class trial was his idea.
A lot of this was his idea.
Booyah! Easy peasy. I'm a fucking genius!
Wait, is it even possible for Monokuma to be the culprit?
Of course not. I would never do anything to you guys directly.
Even if you
I think
can't,
kidnapping
it's a different
them
story for the
definitely
person
counts as
controlling you,
direct
right?
intervention there.
Is it possible that the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Rantaro?
Mastermind? Was that?
You too
I don't
big
know
brain
any
for these
mastermind.
plebs.
Never heard of him.
Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind controlling you guys?
Oh yeah, that'll work.
The mastermind, huh? Odds are, it's one of us.
Why though? Why doesn't it? Why can't it just be someone who hasn't been revealed?
It's Keyblade over here. Everyone
Follow
else thinks
her.
so too.
Miyaruma5, thank you for the follow. You love to see it.
Does everyone really think that?
Iruma, I think? I don't know.
We'll get to the bottom of this.
Bad with names.
Before we
Something
determine
about
the
Danganronpa
mastermind
really brings out the
who's done the
Danganronpa people in Twitch.
Then we could start by determining the sequence of events.
All welcome, but you know, they never hang around. That's the problem.
Let's take a closer look at the circumstances of Rantaro's death.
Gonta agrees with Shuichi. After all, Shuichi is ultimate detective.
Then let us start by reviewing the incident.
All right, let's do this. We can figure out the mastermind. We can find the mastermind if we work together. When the class trial is over, we'll know exactly who the mastermind is. That's, I mean, hopeful. And now the class trial has begun. As things progress during each trial, non-stop debates will occur. During non-stop debates, characters will blah, blah, blah. You've done this twice before. Truth bullets refute, truth bullets found, reload into the truth cylinder. It's a fucking gun, I get it. Right, truth bullet, blah, blah, blah. Been here, done this. New element. During your trial, you can consecrate using the spacebar to slow down. That's not new. Reveal a small red dot within weak spots called V-points. Grabs Mixer big brains to something else big Miu has. Ah, her attitude. Good point, Arg. If you hit that with the correct truth bullet, you get the awesome V counter. Does that do anything? They really improve your score and the number of mana coins you're in. Okay, so they're meaningless. Got it. During the non-stop debate, press F3 and it will bring up the controls. Give them a look. Alright. It's definitely not as funky as the other
Rantaro's
games.
body was found just before the time limit, right?
Belongings,
killed in the
file,
library.
and the moving bookcase. He was, yeah.
Rantaro was alone in the library.
Certainly was.
The culprit could have snuck up on him.
Well, no.
What was he even doing in the library?
We have
anyway?
cameras.
He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason.
Yeah.
Because he knew about the hidden door.
Yeah.
That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing.
Do we want that? Rantaro's belongings. I imagine his belongings are what we need. Let me review some evidence here. A key to his dorm and a monopad. He'd not anything that looked like a key card. Ah, so he couldn't open the door. All right, easy enough.
Rantaro's body was found just before.
He was killed in the library.
Gets me every time. I love it.
He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason.
That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing.
No, that's wrong.
You always love to hear it.
I don't think Rantaro was the mastermind.
Huh? Why?
Because Rantaro didn't have the card key to open the hidden door. You'd think the mastermind would have that card key on him, right?
Perhaps the culprit took the card key after killing Rantaro.
That's true.
But none of the pictures show Rantaro holding the card key.
It could have been in his pocket. That's not... What?
So I don't really think he had the key at all.
You know pockets exist, right? You've got like 5 of them on your coat.
Also, if the mastermind had died there, this killing game would have already ended.
That's a better point.
You are correct. The
What about her?
possibility of him being the mastermind is quite low.
Then how Rantaro know about Hidden Door?
Maybe he stumbled across it in the library. You know, like how Shuichi did?
Or maybe the mastermind told him about it.
What?
My
Why
phone.
would the mastermind tell him that?
Sorry, mother
Lure
texted me.
Rantaro to the library and kill him.
Huh. Yeah, that's a theory.
Does that mean the culprit and the mastermind are one and the same?
That does seem plausible. It's very likely the mastermind knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap.
The mastermind knew about our trap this whole time?
This case may have become the perfect crime, thanks to your hidden cameras.
Isn't it already? Well, perfect, but you know.
The mastermind knew about your trap and exploited it to commit their crime.
So after the mastermind lured Rantaro and murdered his ass,
As one does.
Idiot and Puichi's hidden cameras to arrange the perfect crime.
Guy Idiot and Puichi. Got him!
Did they really take advantage of our trap, though?
Is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable mystery?
I mean, probably not. I'm told this game's like 30 hours, so...
I guess this is a dead end.
Wait, don't give up that easily. We already know the culprit is the mastermind.
No, but okay.
We gotta work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this killing game.
They're really fixated on this mastermind.
You yap about teamwork and all that, but you still think one of us is the mastermind.
That's actually a very good point.
Yes, and I know that's a horrible thought.
It's usually chapter 5.
But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game.
Dumb? Goodness me, the language on display.
I'll even use this class trial to do that.
Kaede. Wow. Looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth.
So did no one ever bring up that the ultimate, like, evil supreme leader guy may be connected to Monokuma in some way? Like, that, I'm ashamed that that just occurred to me, but...
Then here it comes. The cold, hard truth.
Like, no one ever even entertained that possibility. They're just like, oh, that Kokichi. So silly. Not till the end of the game.
Huh?
I already figured out who killed Rantaro.
Oh, share.
What?
Why are you surprised?
Cause if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date.
Sure would. Short of that demo one.
Fast was the previous record anyway.
Real fast, let me tell you.
He was like a leaf on the wind.
Easy trial.
Yeah, I guess now he's won with the win.
Yeah, I think about him this time of year too.
Fastest class trial on date, real fast. They're referencing easily for the win, so I'm guessing whoever they're referring to got it wrong and died real quick.
The way he soared through the enemy fleet, all badass! Just to die like a little pup.
Sounds like it.
Shut it, you weirdos! This is an important conversation. Kokichi, are you serious about knowing who the culprit is?
Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right?
No shit. That's why they're not in any of the pictures. So who is it?
Well, I mean, actually, Suichi's in all the pictures, but okay.
So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit.
So who the hell is it?
It's you!
Me?
What?
It's actually referring to Miu.
You made the cameras used for the trap, right?
Miu? You naughty person.
Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots.
I mean, we didn't tell her what they were
This was the
for,
only time
so...
someone would be able to sneak by.
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library.
It's true.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for.
Yeah, we lied about
I
it.
never asked what the cameras were for, huh?
I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sort of passed out.
I mean, she's not wrong. Also, she did ask what they were for, and we lied about it, so...
You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating.
I'm always wet. I'm just feeling extra sensitive, like these big boobs of mine.
Arg, look, you wrote that line of dialogue.
For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, huh, Mew?
Come on, let me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it?
How much you got?
Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male criminal.
I don't think my giant boobs are sensitive is a terribly common excuse of a male criminal, as you would point out there. But anyway, is that really okay? I mean, no, because she didn't do it. Figuring out blue-colored weak spots will appear. If we call these weak spots you've seen up to now argue points, these blue-covered ones are called agree points. When shooting agree points with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, Please fire truth bullets to prove the person's testimony is correct. That's way better than steal a fucking bullet so you can agree with them. They tell you, hey, you're agreeing with them at this point. When the truth bullets merge with their statement, they will complement each other, resulting in consent. Oh, good old consent. Automod, what's up? My husband and waifu are both dying in Chapter 1. Yes, I'll allow that, shockingly. Can you believe I allow such language on my channel? In fact, I'm pretty sure no male ever used that line of defense. Probably not. It's not a great line of defense to begin with. You can also V-consent. Okay, yeah, I got it. Thank you for your time. Respectfully, system. I've given the omnipotent PC a name in this one, at least. Alright, so the truth.
Why don't you just...
Real quick, remind me, what is Korieki's account? Korekio's account. During the body discovery announcement, Kiyomiyo were in the dining hall. Well, I mean, that would do it. Literally, any one of these people could pipe up and be like, nah, it couldn't have been her for this exact reason. But sure, we'll leave it up to me. The Sinoan... Oh, this is a fucking sentence. Sinoan Z moves called V moves confirmed for Gen 4 remakes. Alternatively, Gen 5 remake confirmed. The alternate was much better, because your first one was a stretch even for you. That's not your best work, 7-9. Gen 5 remake confirmed, that's great. Or Victini confirmed for Gen 4. I've accepted that as well.
Admit it already. You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
No way! That's not possible!
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea. Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library, okay?
Weird that they stretch out like that.
I agree with that.
Not again with your spells. 7-9, best pigeon mage around.
I don't think Mew went to the basement either. Right, Q?
Of course she didn't. Mio was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
Didn't you say it tasted like an abandoned child or something?
The pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake.
Yeah, something like that.
Don't feel bad for her. She got to eat her tasty grandkid on his birthday.
Oh, that's fine then.
That's too sad to make sense.
That's Pops for you.
Too sad to make sense.
It.
Checks out.
Mew's alibi.
Korakiyu's hat confirmed for Smash, by the way.
You fucking slug! Why didn't you say so earlier? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack.
More like lackluster. It's made better. It worked better in my
little
head.
Condescension. But which Grail War are you from?
I get that one, but shut up.
Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser.
All right, well, now I feel called out. I love references people don't get. And now I feel called out. Suck a dick, Kokichi.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in.
I force them in with a crowbar.
Hey, don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier. How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion?
Hardcore.
What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit.
Also, he's clearly not an abortion. He lived.
You're so mean!
A lot of fluid in this game. Like, be it spit or tears or sweat. There's a lot of fluid in this game, more than the other two. It was Fate Stay series reference. I believe so, yes.
Hey, I feel a lot better now.
It's true. Good cry will do it.
Kid.
Samugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were
Fluid
together
Gen
the
3
entire
remake
time.
confirmed. Why is that a Gen 3 remake?
No, not the entire time. At one point, Samugi went to the restroom.
Big Gulpin fan? Gulpin these nuts.
Oh, so you brought that up after all.
I mean, it's important.
It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restroom, you say?
It's a washroom.
Excellent! I was waiting for
okay.
this moment. I'm getting so excited right now!
Don't know what his point is.
Why?
Yeah, I'm with her. Another example of the fluids.
Did you take a firm dump, or was it a soft one?
Boy, that's a fun conversation.
Why are you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there?
But I really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know? Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though. You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
Right, this. Got it.
Disguised? No, I don't do disguises.
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
Reason why Meg Turney couldn't have been in disguise is sudden stomach ache. It's Cosbox. Why do I have to right click?
I
That's
get it.
fucking awful. Used to be left click, now it's right click for
Tsumugi
some
can
reason.
only cosplay as fictional characters.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place.
Well, quite, yes.
Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable.
That's a bit harsh.
So unforgivable that I break out in Cosbox if I even attempt it.
Yeah, the Cospox was pretty gross.
I see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could
God
have been in
damn it,
disguise.
you guys. Just testing. What is automod on? It seems harsher than it used to be. I prefer Kokichi to Nagito. You know why? Because unlike Nagito, it's intentionally asshole and trying to have fun with that, while Nagito got in everyone's way. I mean, he's still getting in people's way, but he's not... It's the self-awareness. Because Nagito was like, oh, what do you mean? Clearly, you know, I'm in the
Sorry
right
about that,
here.
Tsumugi. I just thought it was something to check.
I assume you all want to be, you know, successful. I'll help you murder somebody if it means one of you can escape. Then you're truly the best there is. Isn't that what you want? This guy's like, yes, I'm evil. Let me get my glass of brandy and cigarello so I can stomp on some kittens in front of you. Ha 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 ha. By the way, I've stolen money from your bank account and bought illegal pornography with it. He's just so over-the-top evil. He, like, revels in it. And it's going from the 9 to a 10 that really, like, brings him back around. By the way, do robots have dicks? Depends on the robot.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
That humping machine from Robot Chicken, you can believe that had a dick.
Aw, Tsumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
Well, fuck you too!
Solid counterpoint.
Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall.
So we know that Kirumi, Tsumugi, Mew, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Also, like, 4 of us ran in together and found the body, so that's a couple more people.
Congratulations to the 4 of you. You can all leave now.
Not how that works.
Can they?
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious,
Swines!
right?
Ah, the
Which of
swines.
us went to the basement?
Well, when Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rantaro. So 7 people in total.
I think Rontaro did it.
So the culprit is among those 7?
Ha! But of course.
Where did you... Oh, right, the chisel. I thought she had a crab hammer all of a sudden. I was like, where the fuck did you get that from?
Why are you laughing? That includes you too!
Excluding Rontaro, one of the 6 people who headed to the basement. Is the mastermind of this killing game? Probably not. Person who's making us endure all these terrible things? Again, I assume no.
Why not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method.
I assume the mastermind isn't here.
Wait, please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really, really low. I'll tell you everything! Anything! Just please don't hurt me!
Really?
Please just tell
Aren't
us
you a
what
martial
happened.
artist?
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious?
Why?
Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone.
Still weird her having a hammer. Like, how'd she get it? How did she got it? I assume get it. I mean, they all have, like, they've all done that with items and shit before. Like, they'll all pull out, you know, Gundam kept his hamster somewhere, right?
being so stupid.
She
The culprit could easily be anyone.
keeps
Like
her hammer
Kaito.
and chisel clenched between her butt cheeks.
What are you talking about? There's no way I'm the culprit!
Who's the culprit? Who?
Gonta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
What about in the manly art of fisticuffs, eh, Gonta?
Murder sounds like way too much work.
Alright, I believe that 100%.
I have an alibi.
Oh, lovely.
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake?
Well, let's hear the alibi.
You need to calm down.
Whittle him
If
down.
everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
Ah, yes.
It's alright, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements.
No, we don't. That's a stupid idea, and you shouldn't do it.
You can do this, right?
No, just don't look at me. Fuck you. I hated this mechanic in the demo. Listen to everyone's statements. That sounds like a lot of work and wouldn't be very fun. He's right. I can pick out other voices as they talk over each other.
I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me!
Solid
Don't thrust the
argument.
blame on me, you degenerate males and your thrusting. Ugh.
I do like thrusting.
I'm not a bad girl, really. If you don't believe me, ask my mommy. Really? I have an alibi. I'm not the culprit, too.
Feel like we should, listen to the one with the alibi first, like I said, but... Oh no! 3 people are talking at once! Everyone's clamoring to prove their innocence. There's a panic in the courtroom. That's right, it's time for a mask panic debate. He is also super suspect. Well, I mean, I don't know what that is, but... I'm sure you know what you're talking about. During mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time. Remain calm! It's just like a non-stop debate. I mean, I guess Kaede and Suichi, God, what is Automod on about? I guess Kaede and Suichi did know about the cameras, so they could have, like, navigated around them. But, I mean, I'm playing as one of them, and the other one is, like, my sidekick, so I'm doubtful. Mass Panic Debate is a bitch, but it's not as much of a bitch as improved Hangman's Gambit. When you say that, do you mean from the first or from this game or the second game? Hearing opinions is simple, right? Aim at the conversation you really want to hear and concentrate to listen more clearly. Sort through everyone's opinion, find the lie or contradiction, and refute it! You can also use V-count... Oh, for God's sakes. No one cares about V-counters. Sorry, take up your time. Thanks for being a sport about it. Receiver, vent, or Maki's account. Remind me what Maki's account is. What's the receiver, actually? Now that I think about it. Security, alarm, receiver, sensor place, moving bookcase. Someone moved the bookcase, it would notify Suichi. Okay. And we have Maki's account. Before the murder, 7 people went to the game room. But Gonta had immediately locked himself in the AV room in the back. Rantaro left to go to the bathroom. That's probably... No, he's dead. After... Kaito and Tenko went to get Rantaro. The only people that were left in the game room when the murder happened were Maki, Angie, and Himiko. So, I mean, it's probably that, but let's see. You not liking me more. I mean, Hangman from this game. Great, they made it worse.
Alibi. A little bit.
I would never punch a foe from behind.
So what's her point?
A true Aikido master would never do something so dishonorable.
I'm looking for the orange ones that I can, like, arguing with people, or the ones that...
Middle of it.
Rantaro's the one who left.
None of us there could have killed him.
Yeah. That checks out. I agree with that. Was that it? It was just Rantaro? Wait a minute. I must have missed one,
I'm
right?
not even a little bit suspicious.
Yeah, but you're a little something.
What about the guy who wanted us all in the basement?
What? Are you talking about me? We were having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rantaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Oh, right, the account.
None of us there could have killed
Obviously, yeah, Maki's account meant you... Well, Gonta, you, and her all technically left right after Ranta. Okay, got it.
I'm not even a little bit suspicious.
This is much easier, that I can just, like,
What about
silence
the guy
people.
Who wanted us all in the basement?
Thanks, skills and upgrades.
What? Are you talking about me? We were having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rantaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Okay, but, like, actually, can we talk about how the game developers created this new thing where 3 people were arguing at once, possibly more people, and...
Wait a minute, Kaito. Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rentaro?
The people that made it were probably super proud of it, and it took a while to program. But at the same time, a couple of the first upgrades you get completely mitigate it and make it an ordinary debate. So they knew it wasn't good, and you could just undo it. Why put it in the game then?
That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
Yeah, he locked himself up in the AV room and...
the AV room.
Hey, wait a sec. Idiot!
Who says I'm dumb?
Is that right, Gonta?
Yes. Gonta watched Bug Movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
Probably like a Hercules beetle.
Oh, come on! How is looking at bugs supposed to put you in a fighting mood?
Ah, terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
Hot dog.
Why did you lock the door?
I'm walking here. Don't put ketchup on my hot dogs.
'Cause Gonta need focus. Everyone suspect Gonta. Why?
Because you don't have an alibi.
Oh, Gonta just need alibi?
Yes.
Okay, Gonta will get alibi. Just tell Gonta where to find it.
Up your butt and around the corner there,
This
champ.
debate is going. This will be difficult to refute.
What will you do? Without an alibi, we'll all choose you.
Gonta, please understand that in order to reveal the truth, you must also participate.
I thought you were gonna explain what an alibi is to the poor guy.
But Gonta not sure where to start.
You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it.
If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
Okay, Gonta will try. For everyone's sake.
Fight, Gonta! Fight! Fight! Fight!
She's an odd one.
Cut it out, you fucking bobblehead!
I mean, that is basically what I was saying. Thank you. Debate's getting loud and heated, but if I just focus on everyone's voice, then hopefully we can expose the mastermind. Card reader, belongings,
Gonta
sliding
not
door,
culprit.
probably the door.
'Cause to leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are.
That's
To
true.
even reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
Yeah, but it's
The
like
sliding door
jank.
across from the rear entrance, correct?
It's jank though.
That sliding door.
Or
No, that's wrong.
counter.
It's not possible to use the sliding door.
You saying I'm wrong?
Yes.
You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me.
You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me. I mean, it would throw me off my game. That
Did
line.
you mean to say sass? I think you left out an S.
I might steal that. You got a lot of ass coming in here like that.
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack.
You got a lot of ass, 7-9, to keep putting spells on
The
Miss
only part of your
Stream.
body that would be able to go through is your arm.
And there was no indication of the door being forced. There was dust on the track.
Aha! The person we're looking for has extremely long arms. Case closed.
In other words, the chance they came out the sliding door is 0.
I see. So I made a mistake. How rare.
It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake.
Got her! I do love the sass in this game. This entire series is just all sass all the time.
If Gonta couldn't use the sliding door, then in order to get to the library...
That guy has spindly legs. Look at that thigh gap. That is a thigh gap teenage girls with low self-esteem strive for like 5 years ago when it was a thing. I'm old.
You'd have to go through the game room, but I didn't see him at all.
See? Gonta tell you he not culprit.
No, we cannot confirm that just yet.
How long are your arms, Gonta?
My apologies, Gonta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility.
Are you saying Gonta could still be the culprit?
There is the possibility that Gonta killed Rantaro from the AV room.
Explain yourself.
From the AV room?
And with Gonta being so buff, he ain't squeezing through that small door gap either. No, actually, Ryoma is probably the only one who could have gotten through there. Maybe the wizard girl? I don't remember her name.
Oh! I didn't know that was a possibility.
Not only could he have killed Rantaro from the AV room, but also he would not appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed in the library.
You're saying he watched the Bug movie so he could turn into a butterfly, dodging the cameras, eh? Brilliant. I think it was magic to kill Rantaro.
Wait,
Yep, makes
then
sense.
how did Gonta kill him?
Well, it's obvious to this glamorous girl genius. But maybe explain for these dimwits.
I got it too, but yeah, you know, in case chat doesn't get it, I should explain.
First, I will explain the layouts of both the AV room and the library.
Okay.
The sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library. Because of this, it is possible for Gonta to have killed Rantaro while he was in the AV room.
Oh, do you think he, like, lobbed the shot put ball? Because that's not gonna work. The door was open in the way. Although, I like where your head's at. I didn't even think of that.
But how, though?
In order for the murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be opened.
Wait a sec. Isn't that impossible? The AV room's sliding door doesn't open, so you can't get into the hallway.
If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
While clever, that's also just the death from the first game, so, you know.
Although you cannot fit your whole body through the sliding door, an arm would suffice. It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV room.
Particular item in the AV room? What are you on about? I thought she was gonna be like, oh yeah, Gonta's super jacked and just lobbed the frickin', shot put ball. No, it's the screen. They mentioned that, like,
I get it.
you could roll it up in a pole.
Is it the projector screen? That is correct. You can make a long pole if you roll up the screen. It would be possible to reach the library door with it. If you use the rolled up screen to reach the library's rear door...
Have we tested this?
Then you can open it.
Love Karumi.
The screen itself
One of the smart
is
and sensible
quite heavy,
characters to
but
cast. Well, I
that
mean,
would
there's
not
the
have been a
obvious
problem
problem
for
that,
Gonta.
yeah, you can't... Like, the way the door opens and the way the picture was taken, literally, it's impossible that, you know, this happened.
Yeah,
But, you know.
no problem for Gonta.
Oh my, how honest. If you open the library door, the camera would take your picture.
Actually, the camera wouldn't be triggered just by opening the door.
Shuichi and Kaede's pictures were like that as well. The shutter only went off once someone set foot into the room.
That's not how that should work, but okay.
Okay, so it was possible to open the library door, but where does that get us? Gonta still couldn't have gotten from the AV room to the library.
Gonta did not enter the library. He killed Rantaro while he was still in the AV room.
If Gonta killed Rantaro from the AV room, then...
So does that mean Gonta threw the shot put ball?
Wait, I say! Why
Wait,
can't
I
you do
say.
something so crazy like throw a...
It's a shot put ball. It's...
Wait, that's actually not
Yeah.
crazy at all!
What?
Throwing a shot put ball is totally normal!
Thank you for your incredibly needed input there, Tanko.
Yes, the act of throwing a shot put ball could lead one to use it as a weapon.
Even if a person couldn't fit through the space, a shot put ball certainly would.
I don't know if the guy raised by wolves is, you know, great at aiming like that. He got it in one. Killed it. I mean, you probably don't need to... It's very heavy. It doesn't need to exactly be cooking in order to kill a dude. But at the same time...
As long as the rear door of the library was open, he would have been able to hit the victim.
That's quite the distance, though.
And that
His
shot
power
ball
doesn't
was
have the
pretty
skill.
heavy.
That's, yeah, my point exactly. He's certainly
Did you forget
capable
already? Gonta
of
easily
doing
picked
such a
up the heavy
thing.
manhole cover. It would definitely be feasible for him to throw a shot put ball at his target.
But I just don't know how much wolf raising involved playing catch with the old man, you know? The old dog.
A walking, talking Roomba can't compare to a mighty beast like Gonta.
That Roomba remark is probably not about me, as I have a variety of custodial functions.
Then it would be about you. Also, shout out to Roomba. Sick product placement there, guys.
Well, Gonta, can you throw a shot put ball from that distance?
Yes, probably.
You're too honest, Gonta.
I appreciate it, though.
You're so cool, Gonta. You could be the ultimate shot putter.
Position's taken for Danganronpa 4.
Well, I've heard enough. Gonta's the culprit.
He's killed when a javelin falls from the sky thrown by the ultimate guy who dresses up as a monkey or some bullshit.
Wait! Gonta never hurt anyone! Not even insect! Gonta telling truth! Gentlemen never tell lies!
How gullible and naive are you, Kibo? Well, very. He is a robot.
Well, there you have it. What do you guys think?
Maybe. Still not sure about that one.
I would like to believe him, but without evidence, we cannot.
Well, we have evidence. If everyone's wrong, we'll never find the mastermind. I can't let that happen. I need to do my best to guide everyone to the right answer. Good thing I know the answer, then. On this one, I still don't know who did it. Moving bookcase.
So we agreed. Gonta's the culprit.
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
A typical degenerate male excuse.
I didn't
Rantaro's
do it.
corpse in the AV room
What the hell is this?
do line up with one another. There are no obstacles in the way.
Why is it written like that?
No, that's wrong.
Why does she have like a 1920s noir detective-esque
It would have been
filter over
impossible
her?
for Gonta to
What
have
the
blown
hell?
that shot from the AV room.
I mean, I love
There
it, don't
was
get
an
me
obstacle
wrong, but
between Rantaro
it
and
threw me
Gonta.
for a bit.
Obstacle.
Everyone else is like this techno-futuristic bullshit, and you get to her, and it's like, ah yes, the roaring 20s, when magazines were all the rage. Dames were dames and men were men. We headed to the nearest flop house to find Rantaro, only to find his skull caved in by a whirlybird.
The moving bookcase. When Rantaro was killed, it should have been open.
Some ballywacko is really cooking when they threw this son of a gun at this poor son of a gun.
Yup, that's our evidence.
Quirk of the game, I
bookcase door
guess.
was open when he
Others
was
will get
killed.
lines like that eventually. Cool. Oh, wait, what? Fuck. What am I doing? The moving bookcase. Just present that again. Stepped into the library, that bookcase was still wide open. You assert that, I would like you to prove it. Oh, right. My bad. Show question. I don't know what button that is. It's F1. It says it right there. Okay, I'm, so where are these photos at? Probably down at the bottom, right? Hidden door yeah, the hidden door photos.
I get it. It's in this picture. Here, look. These two pictures were taken by the camera facing the moving bookcase.
These photos were taken moments before Rantaro was killed.
Be nice if there was like a shadow or something that, you know, revealed what was going on here.
The bookcase door is completely open here, and then it closes automatically. So by the time we entered the library, the door had already closed itself.
Oh, hey, also, by the way, regarding this evidence, there were 3 other people with me who could have spoken up and been like, no, it's true, I saw it. But, you know, sure, let's make me present the evidence.
Before Rantaro was killed, the bookcase door was open. Even if Gonta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead.
It's true.
I see. Well, that pretty much shuts the book on that theory, then.
Sick
if that's
joke.
true, then there's no possibility that Gonta is the culprit.
What?
Are you making
find this so complicated? Just be the culprit already.
Ah, just be the culprit already.
Sorry.
I don't think you need to apologize.
I guess the other thing over Nagito that Koichi has, or Kokichi, is that whereas Nagito is an active hindrance, Kokichi's more of an active nuisance.
Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize so easily.
I don't know about that.
I should be the one to apologize. I am sorry for accusing you, Gonta.
No, Gonta understand. 'Cause we gotta find culprit.
Well said. For a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable.
I strive to hear that one day in my life. I'll get there, but so far it's just the first half. I'm called that, and no one's ever said pretty or reasonable about me.
Ugh, I hate this sentimental crap.
Why's that? It's nice when everyone gets along like
Yeah,
this.
fuck you.
Are you stupid or something? I can't stand people having a good time.
Daddy is too evil to feel ashamed for being evil.
Oh, good.
We could learn a lot from him.
Don't mind me. I'm not actually taking notes. I'm placing bets on racehorses.
Paper Boy in the Sixth. That
chosen
is
for relief.
an incredibly
I need a raccoon
obscure
tail to
reference.
chase my dragon.
It's good that Gonta's in the clear, but don't break out the confetti just yet. We're out of suspects now. On top of that, we still don't even know how Rantaro died.
Shout out to people that know old Looney Tunes cartoons, specifically the one about Gambling Bug, and how, oh, the dangers of gambling. Guy keeps betting on Paper Boy in the Sixth for the horses. Ah, the
Do we really
ponies.
know what the weapon is? How are we supposed to find the mastermind with that?
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball. But where did the culprit get it?
I think it was from the warehouse. I saw track and field equipment there.
Then anyone would have been able to obtain it. We need more information.
Arrest anyone you see with arms.
What's wrong, Shuichi?
Huh? It's nothing.
Ah! How do we find this darn culprit now?
Pretty sure Rantaro died from a shot put ball to the head. It's true.
Hey, culprit! Quit hiding! Just be a man and fess up already!
Yeah!
We don't even know if they're a guy or not.
Been a while since I've seen Looney Tunes. I mean, I'm referencing a real obscure one, so I think I've seen it once in my life. I don't know, I really remember. It was like a PSA about gambling or something. There was like a little bug with a hat and a suit, and he's like, I'm the gambling bug, and I'm gonna bite ya. And he bit like this cat who, when he bit him,
Are you referring to me?
really wanted to start gambling and was like taking card bets and betting on the races, all kinds of shit on this dog who I guess was a bookie. And he had to, of course, when he lost, he beat the snot out of him. I don't know why he did it. He was like, I'm gonna bet my money, and then he lost, and then he beat him up. Like, why is that the bet? That's not how it works. But anyway, eventually the dog's like, yep, sorry, can't take any more.
Don't worry, you guys. We're one step closer to the truth, so don't give up.
I love taking your money, but you're running yourself ragged. I can't do it. So the bug comes by and says, that's a shame, Mr. Cat. I'll play. Let's do high card. And the cat draws a 3, and the bug is like, that's a shame. And he draws and gets a 2. That was it. He didn't just beat him up. There was like a penalties game where whenever you lost, you had to suffer some horrific like body mutilation penalty. And I don't remember what any of them were, but I remember that the bug got the post where the guy just like started beating him with a newspaper. It's PSA, I might not have seen it. Types of PSAs
We can
aren't
find
shown
more
in Georgia.
clues left by the mastermind.
I mean, a gambling one seems like it would be pretty, universal. The ones about patriotism and signing up for war, I can see not really making it overseas. But a gambling PSA, I can see probably making it overseas.
Clues? What kind of clues?
Like, if Rantaro was deceived by the mastermind and went to the library...
Yo, when she said Rantaro, did anyone else think of Hamtaro all of a sudden?
Maybe somebody saw Rantaro having a suspicious conversation with someone. It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap. Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case.
Yes, but are you sure sure the culprit is also the mastermind?
Cartoon-themed ones. Fair enough.
Huh? Yeah, I think so. Why?
Then what Atua just told me about how the culprit entered the library is correct!
Huh?
Huh? I didn't hear anything. Oh, that's right. Only I can hear the voice of Atua.
That's not weird.
Then I will speak on Atua's behalf, as his prophet. If the culprit is the mastermind, they could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras.
How do you figure? Huh?
Are you serious? There's a way to do that?
Super serious, brother.
Brother.
Atua sounds like a shady weirdo.
Alright, well, yes, but, you know. A way for the culprit to enter the library without being caught by the cameras. Is it possible? Is she gonna say the vents?
Says I should continue explaining on his behalf. Yeah-ha-ha-ha! Only Atua knows the truth behind this incident!
I mean, so does Monokuma, but, you know. Sure. Let's go! Card reader, vent. I mean, it's the vent, right?
The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time.
That is possible.
Before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door!
So you're saying the culprit was lying in wait there?
Actually, no. It'll be,
If that's true, the suspects
card reader dust.
are those who were alone at the time of the incident.
The only ones who didn't go to the dining hall or basement.
Imagine if Monokuma doesn't actually know and just agrees with the vote to execute somebody.
I
I mean,
was a male.
didn't that happen?
Yahaha! Behold Atua's divine logic!
That was more or less, what happened with Nagito, right? Nah, I guess he was threatening, like, nah, I know who the culprit is. That's kind of what happened with, Mukuru Ikisaba then, isn't it? Like, he forged a dead body, and he was just gonna go along with whoever they convicted.
The culprit was hiding in the library.
A phone call?
Before
Look forward to
Kaede and
ignoring
Shuichi
that.
even placed the cameras.
That's closer to 1-5 than 2-5. Yeah, I guess those are both 5s.
Inside the
Hidden door.
No, that's wrong.
They really cranked the slow-mo and fast voices up on this one, and I love it.
Wait a minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
The dust is still here. It looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here.
While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
Besides, where would they be now? Because everyone, like, came into the library once the body was found. And we would have noticed somebody coming in through the hidden door, right? Like, that's kind of hard to miss. Ooh, argue. Missed again. In D1, Kuma knew who the culprit was. He simply staged that whole thing to frame and get rid of Kyoko, Ultimate Detective. Yeah, but she was already dead. She'd never died. Well, she was already dead. He staged the entire dead body to begin with. It was to get rid of Kyoko. He ended up getting rid of Makoto. And I think based on that, he just, you know, kind of would have eliminated whoever they voted for, provided it made sense.
Huh?
Monokuma didn't really care about the vote. He just agreed even though it was wrong. Yeah, exactly. He could have killed them all right there when he wanted to get rid of Kyoko. But instead, he just offed Makoto. Because, you know, he wanted something to happen. He needed somebody to go.
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set. You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that.
It seems you've been contradicted, the son of a bitch. When this kind of argument surfaces, you'll go into a well-worn debate called Rebuttal Showdown. But what's a rebuttal showdown? For now, let's explain the controls. In this mode, you counter the other person's claim and argue against it. New Yu-Gi-Oh! Banned list if you're into that. Oh shit, it finally dropped. I am into that. Any surprises on there? Tell me Red Eyes Dragoon is goddamn limited at the very least. Preferably banned to the center of the earth, but limited for God's sakes. That card is stupid broken. Right click to cut with the Truth Blade. Ah, this. I forgot to tell you, in this mode, Truth Bullets are called Truth Blades. No touch to the red engine. Fucking Christ. That engine is awful. They, not even Predaplant, like, that'd be the easy one to ban if you really want your stupid boss monster in the game. Just ban Predaplant. People would find ways around it, but for God's sakes, man. Slash Truth Blade. Yeah, so are there any, like, surprises in there? Of course, if you don't have correct Truth Bullets, you will not, or the Truth Blade, you will not be able to cut the opponent's remark. What's neat is if you cut through multiple words at once, you get a time bonus. 2, blah, 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 time. Okay, yeah, got it. I know how it works, kind of, and if I don't, I'll figure it out. Yeah, but he knew who the culprit was. It was Kuma himself. Well, sure, it was Junko herself, but splitting a hair there. Motivation for getting rid of whomever was different from him not knowing stuff. Okay, but he's still... They accused Makoto, ultimately, not Kyoko, and he just went along with it. We're not saying it's an exact parallel. It's closer to that than 5-2 was. There's a resemblance there. Dragon Buster Destruction Sword back to unlimited at the expense of Union Carrier to 0. Union Carrier's banned? Damn. Rip ABC Buster Dragon. I mean, without Union Carrier, that's gonna slow it way down. But there's nothing like Harpy's Feather Duster is unbanned again all of a sudden. Or, like, we're limiting Called by the Grave for some fucking stupid reason. Oh, what's that? You're countering hand traps? Better put a stop to that. File, Rontaro, front entrance, rear entrance.
Out the hidden door.
Well, yes.
The library's got no shortage of hiding
Oh,
spots.
right. My bad. Oh, wait. Shit. What do I...
Piles of books all over.
How do I... What the fuck? Oh,
Since
it's
the culprit was
this.
there before
Got
the
it.
camera was replaced,
That's a
they
bit
could have
better.
been hiding there, you know.
That is better than
They
Ning
took
2.
out Rentaro, then took off.
Blade lock. Success. Should have paid attention, but I didn't.
If the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Hold on. Okay, so rejoin everyone. It'd be pretty obvious, right? That they'd fucking, you know, just run in. There'd be a photo of them, right? I'm starting to see some holes in the argument. It's either the front or the rear entrance. Like, there's obvious holes there.
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
That's your reasoning? Won't persuade me with anything but crystal clear evidence.
Shoot.
Sorry, I really hate this. Like, the sword thing is dumb. I really hate it. Because I'm actively losing progress the entire time.
Right.
It's either the rear or front end. God fucking damn it.
Then, once
Rear or
everyone's
front
gathered
end.
around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Yeah, alright, I'll try front entrance. That didn't work. Took another hit to my hearts.
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing her. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like
Read
they
that
just
in a
ran
second, 7-9.
Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
There we go.
I'll cut your words.
Vexel VFD Union Carrier to 0. Ben 10 to 1, 7 miscellaneous
inside the
unlimiteds,
library?
only 2 of which
That
were
doesn't seem
banned,
possible,
Destruction
though.
Sword and Rank Up card. So... Really, Union Character and Ben 10 are the interesting ones on that one. Zexel, well, remind me what VFD is. Zexel I never really paid attention to. Although I think I heard that was getting banned anyway. Photos disproved the culprit joining as they ran in. I just didn't know which photos it needed specifically. Oh, True King of All Calamities. Yeah, rank 9. Yeah, okay. That guy was... He was getting called for being banned, though, right? Like,
let's hear it then.
No one's really surprised by that one.
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door...
And... a rank-up card went from banned to unlimited. Well, I mean...
This is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in.
You don't really see a lot of, XZs these days, I guess. With the
This one
exception
shows
of
the
True King
other
of All
4 people
Calamities.
running in after they heard Tenko scream.
Where's Zexel? Zexel's another monster with a similar you can't play effect to True King. Ah.
And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement.
Can't believe the red engine is completely untouched.
You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures.
The only way I know to consistently counter that stupid red engine is super polymerization. Or really, I guess kaijus. Anything that would tribute that stupid fucking card is the only thing I could possibly think of. I mean, I'm sure there's other ways to counter it, but the most consistent is attributing the damn thing for your own monsters. And even then, it never sticks. They always find a way to get that son of a bitch back on the field.
It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it? I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway. Right, Shuichi?
Yes.
Get your head in the fucking game, Suichi. I'm talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Over here with 7-9, and you're goddamn a million miles away. I'm paying more attention than you. Let's get real, I still appreciate you and your voice. Yeah, I don't know what that, like... For every degree his voice dropped an octave when he hit puberty, he didn't grow taller. It's kind of weird. You worried about something?
So the real question is how the culprit entered and exited the library.
We cannot continue until we address that problem first.
It's quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the cameras?
Almost like they were invisible. Oh, but it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible.
Which half? That could be important.
Your upper half, to be specific.
Okay, you know what? That could be important. Keep that in mind.
Kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it?
But both doors to library had hidden cameras on them.
How about the vent in the library?
Emma traded his height for his
there.
deep voice. He doesn't regret it.
But Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent.
The culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then turned invisible.
Invisible.
Really gung-ho about her invisible culprit theory.
Yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
That's right, we have evidence that proves that would have been impossible. We were there. Also, we, like, stacked a bunch of shit in front of it. Propped open exactly Coyote left it, when they set up the hidden cameras. Okay. Stacked books, right? Stacked on top of them. Nothing has changed since Suichi placed the hidden cameras. The books stacked in the vent were left exact. Okay, yeah, there it is.
I get it.
I get it.
When I set the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed. While we were investigating, they were still neatly stacked the way I placed them.
Also, we were in the room with the vent's other exit, so...
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase.
If we've ruled out the vent and doors, then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library? Maybe... divine intervention?
Gonta no can think of any other way to enter.
Alright. God did it. Cased closed. Jesus, you got 24 hours to turn yourself in. Other than Ryoma, nobody could even fit in the damn thing, and those books would not be as neatly stacked if Ryoma used the vent. Yeah, I'm not really getting their logic here. It's not like they put them in front of the vent to block it off so you'd have to push them aside. It really just kind of, like, looks like steps. I can't review Evan. Okay. Where's the, stacked books? Yeah, like... Really? They aren't covering the vent in any way. Somebody could pretty easily just, like, stand on top of those, quickly skirt around over to the side, drop the fucking ball on his head, and then scurry back over. Yeah, alright, they might be a little bit messed up, but not in a way that would be like, they're exactly the same. There's no way anyone could have done it. Like, you basically made a it's like a Mario Bros level up there, for God's sakes. It's not that difficult. Whatever.
Eureka! I know how the culprit got in the library. The front door!
Elaborate.
Have you been paying attention? The camera would have taken their picture.
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
Oh.
Huh? Intervals?
What is that?
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their intervals. So they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos. I know. Beauty and brains. Why? It's just not fair.
Boy, something isn't fair.
What's this interval you're talking about?
Huh? Oh, now you're asking me. After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds.
Boy, that information would have been useful, like, ages ago, Mew.
Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start?
But I told your little beta boy toy after I gave you the remodeled cameras.
I think he'd probably take exception to that. I mean, she's not wrong, but on principle, you should take exception to that label.
What?
Which part of that are you questioning?
Shuichi?
Uh-oh.
I guess I forgot to tell you.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
How could you forget to tell me?
I didn't think it would affect the plan. I didn't realize it would matter.
30 seconds is a lot of time there, champ. God damn, dude.
I guess I just forgot to mention it. I'm really sorry.
If it were like a 2-second delay, I'd be like, all right, whatever. 30 seconds is... You can get a lot done in 30 seconds. Like murder, for example.
I forgot. What a pitiful excuse.
Looking real bad for you, Suichi.
Yeah, that's pretty much a lie.
No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot. There was so much going on at the time. It's only natural to forget, you know?
Yeah.
Let's put that aside for now and talk about the camera intervals.
Okay.
Each interval lasted for 30 seconds, correct, Mew?
Yeah, sure. I'll explain it again to you mushheads.
Got him.
The 3 cameras
Not
that
my
have
waifu.
Idiot and
They can have
Koichi
Suichi,
place go off when they pick up movement.
Given that only Suichi and Miu knew about that, puts them both back on the suspect list. You know, Miu was in the cafeteria when the body... Like, she has an alibi. Then again, I guess Suichi... No, he doesn't. Suichi disappeared while I was sweeping. Oh man, Suichi, it's looking bad for you.
From there, it takes 30 seconds for the film to auto-roll to the next photo.
So, for 30 seconds, anyone could have entered the library without their photo being taken?
That may have been enough time to kill Rantaro and exit the library.
I mean, probably not. You know, you're kind of... It's risky. I'd say it's enough time to enter the library, hide, and then kill him after the next photo went off.
It's definitely enough time. You just gotta move at lightning speed.
And the camera definitely went off twice. You've got one of him opening the door, and then one of him turning and being like, what the fuck's this door all about? Or this camera all about?
I see.
Suichi's still on the list,
no
correct.
doubt the culprits made use of the camera's intervals.
Suichi is the list at the moment. What do you mean still on it?
That means the culprit was Mew all along, since she knew about the intervals.
Don't be an asshole! I have an alibi. Remember the dining hall?
Don't be an asshole. Rule number 1 in my chat.
Well, who else knew about the intervals?
Followed by no spoilers and no backseating. They might not be in that order.
Who was it again?
Shuichi.
Sure was. Looks bad for you, man. Thank you.
Well then, does this mean that he is the culprit we have been seeking?
Shuichi.
Hey, what gives, Shuichi?
Shuichi would never do that. Right, Shuichi?
You had better speak soon. Your silence only damns you further.
3 seconds is a lot of time to do stuff if you know what you're doing. Yeah, exactly.
Fess up already! Did you kill Rantaro?
30 seconds is a huge amount of time.
Hey, Shuichi, what's gotten into you?
Don't tell me you're gonna plead the 5th now.
Ah, so we're in America,
oh, man,
then.
this is getting good.
Entertain me, peasants! Shuichi can't be the culprit. That's definitely wrong. There's no way. I refuse to believe Shuichi's the culprit. Why? It seems likely. It's definitely not possible. I need an intermission. Yeah, at about the halfway mark. You might be right. These are like 3 hours, I guess. We getting some theater. He's all over the wiki, though. The wiki's got, like, art around its articles. And, like, he and Kaede are all over that damn wiki. I mean, I guess, what's her name from the second game is too, and she was the traitor. But she stuck around for more than one trial, eh? Trial is racing towards the thrilling conclusion. Do you know who the culprit is? Obviously, I know everything. You know everything. Know everything. He always knows everything about anything. He basically traded his bearhood for godhood. He has betrayed his Ursine ancestors. Sure. Traded? No, I'm obviously still a bear. It's obvious, right? Yeah, sure ain't no fish, but damn, you smell like one.
Now then.
Confirmed. Monokuma has a vagina. Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation, or be the first game. So, trust me, and please enjoy the class trap without any worries. You mean the Ultimate Gamer? Yeah, I can never remember her name. She wasn't really a traitor, not strictly speaking. I suppose not. Not really.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
It's true.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
Victim and attacker.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Say something already.
Please do.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Wait just a minute. None of that is possible.
Why?
Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout.
Except for that, time when he went to go, I don't know, do something? Like
when
murder?
are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro?
Were you really together the whole time?
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time.
No, we weren't.
Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
I'm gonna check out the basement for no reason. I'll come with you. No, stay here and keep watch.
So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro.
That would make sense.
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner, or all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Convictional is an emotion. Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because, I mean... he could have, right? The time? I guess? He only left his lookout for a short period of time. It's not evidence. Cameras have 30-second intervals. Could have just killed him within that 30-second time frame. Okay, the weapon? He's a weak little piece of shit? Couldn't have gotten his hands on the murder weapon. Murder weapon was a shot-put ball from the warehouse. We don't have access to the warehouse. Okay, I guess the security sensor. I mean, he would have known about them, right? So.
I get it.
Sure. You can find another beta boy toy, Katie. I hear 7/9's free these days.
It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive.
Ah, well, that kind of makes
Shuichi
sense.
was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Cool creepypasta face you got going on there. What the fuck is that? I'll set up the camera that's connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot when the mastermind moves the bookcase. Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. And we'll set the cameras on near each door.
Yeah, Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
Well, it does now.
A lie?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
I mean, that checks out.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
Looking bad for you, Shuichi.
I see. Sneaky little fucker.
I mean, you said it. At this rate, everyone's gonna think Shuichi's the culprit. I mean, I do too. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty damning. I have to do something, do I? I know for a fact he's not the culprit. Why? I think he is. I gotta do something. So let me guess. This is the introduction of that bullshit from the demo. So in the demo, I assume everyone's watching knows because you might have played the game before. It introduced a fun little mechanic that's just called lying, where you can just straight up not tell the truth, and you need to do this and commit perjury to progress the game. It's fucking moronic. It's the stupidest addition in any of these games. Hangman is better than that, because at the very least I'm figuring out the truth. Adding lies to the mix obscures it. Why would I ever want to lie to change the outcome? Surely you can get to the truth in these games without resorting to, we're just gonna lie now and make up whatever the fuck we want. I hate this mechanic. Because Kokichi's in this game. Well, alright, if we were playing as him, it would make a bit more sense. This is white noise, which is pink for some noise. Well, my point stands about the lying, and I sense it's coming up soon here, because the game really seems like it's feeding me into this lying bullshit. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be next trial. Who knows? But no, the lying mechanic from the demo, awful. I hate it. It's the worst. From this point on, white noise, I hate it both mechanically because it's arbitrary and stupid, and I hate it from a narrative point of view because it doesn't make any fucking sense and feels cheap. Truth bolts disappear if they touch these lines, so you think of them as obstacles. Time your bullets just right so they won't get interrupted with white noise. You can use silencer with left click. I mean, for some reason, not for some... Well, yeah, they're pink in this one because they used white already on the color palette. I don't know. Why would you do that? Because not only does it make it easier to shoot the weak spots, you get additional time. What a great deal. Use it to your heart's content. Thanks for the opportunity. All right, white noise. Let's see what's up. I do like how they put them in the center of the room when they're kind of being accused. That's a nice touch.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Suichi couldn't have... Oh, I missed entirely. Ah, that's right. So what are my options?
The security sensor was armed, but the bookcase isn't what triggered it.
Moving bookcase. Rear photos, hidden door.
As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
Is it lookout, maybe?
The sound I heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
Okay, so what's the lookout classroom specifically say? Kaede and Suichi were on lookout in the classroom nearest Bay. Also, Suichi left briefly to check on the basement. The two were together the entire time until the receiver went off. That doesn't make sense.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she
hidden
figured
door
someone had tried to move.
photos. Show me these hidden door photos. A nice attention to detail on the shadows in these, honestly. Anyway. No, it's not that.
The bookcase.
Rear entrance photos. Rear entrance photos. Is the sensor in one of these photos? Is that it? That might be.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
That could be something. I also like that when I open up my evidence, it takes me automatically to the truth bullet I'm looking at. No, I guess it would have been a bit too easy if the sensor was there. Yeah. And then there's the rear entrance. Removing the camera. Yeah. The other one is receiver. Sensor was placed on the moving bookcase, so in case somebody moved the bookcase, it would notify Suichi. I don't know what to say here. Frankly, I haven't a clue.
The security sensor was armed. The moving bookcase isn't what
Fucking Christ. Apparently just shooting them
also
does
As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
Moving bookcase.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off...
Is it the rear entrance
figured
photos
someone had
because
tried
the
to move
cameras keep
bookcase.
going off whenever he
Only an
got
idiot
close
can
to
make
them?
that mistake.
Mr. Secretly moved it. I keep right-clicking to silence things. It's really... I don't know why they switched the buttons
The
to
security sensor was
do
armed,
that.
but
It's a nice
the
little
moving
quirk, this
bookcase
game.
isn't what
God damn it. I think the white noise... If Suichi... Nope, okay. This little quirk this game has when operating evidence automatically to... Yeah, that's very nice. Just good quality of life. I have no idea what this could be,
The
honestly.
security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it.
I might have had to shoot secretly moved it, honestly.
Heard the sensor go off. She figured someone tried to move the bookcase.
Rear entrance photos, because there's a photo of him moving it, so, you know, that might be important.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The
sound Kaede heard came from
the sensor when Shuichi
secretly. Fuck! God damn it. Alright.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
Lookout classroom.
The sound Kaede heard came from
receiver.
The sensor when Shuichi secretly...
Maybe? I don't fucking know. Nah, yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Shoot!
At this point, it's a...
The security
I'm leaning
sensor was
dangerously
armed,
close to brute force at this
The moving
point.
bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from The sensor, when Shuichi secretly moved it.
It's very Phoenix
in order
Wright
to
if,
trigger
like,
the alarm.
I'm saying ifs and shit.
So when Kaede
if
heard
you
the
could, like,
sensor
see
go
the
off,
sensor in one of the
she
photos,
figured
that would
someone
be
had
very
tried to move the bookcase.
Phoenix Wright of it.
Only an idiot could make that mistake.
Entrance, hidden door, classroom, receiver. It's just those four. Rear entrance, hidden door,
The security sensor was armed, but
receiver in the class.
the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it. In
Wouldn't
order
that-
to trigger the alarm.
I mean,
So when Kaede heard the sensor,
I'm gonna try hidden door
she
on
figured someone had
fucking
tried to move the bookcase.
BDSM mummy, and if that doesn't work, goddamn, just tell me the damn
security
answer.
sensor's armed, but
Running out of time
the
here.
moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The
sound Kaede heard came from
the
sensor when Shuichi secretly.
Nope, what is it? I'm not getting it because I'm an idiot. Hidden door on Kokichi. Really? Cool, I can't wait to see how they
The
explain it.
security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase is...
No, that's wrong. Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then we wouldn't have been able to take that picture.
I might be misunderstanding. The camera was rigged to motion, right? So the picture would have gone off anyway. The security sensor was just there to alert them.
We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
It was movement though, right? Oh no, one of them
that?
isn't movement based.
Easy to explain. Well, you see...
One of them wasn't movement based, right?
Uh...
Try hidden
guess you're
door
right.
photo
Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
on one of the creeps in yellow's line. Sorry the stream's behind for you there, champ.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah... I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake. Big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute.
Still could be, yeah.
The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
Huh? How come?
I wonder, Angie. I wonder why.
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rantaro moved the bookcase. Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
It's true.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Oh look, it's the entire series summed up in one sentence.
Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Wait, why do you guys think he's the culprit?
I mean, besides the evidence? We don't, but it's mainly the evidence.
Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
I mean, yeah. Kind of how this
Okay with
works.
being the culprit. Are you ready to turn yourself in?
What should I do? Everyone suspects him. There's no way he's the culprit, but even so. Why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? If that's the case, then it's all up to me. Protect everyone, I need to take control of this debate. Even if that means I have to lie to do it. That's entirely wrong and you're an idiot and I hate you. This is possibly my least favorite game because of the lying mechanic. It doesn't make any sense and I hate it. Did you hear that? A lie? My start would just be to stab somebody or something at night or sometime else when nobody, including myself, has good alibis. Attempt to leave no personal touches. Well, tricky, isn't it? You'd have to get lucky enough to catch someone outside of their room, no witnesses, or that's just not gonna work. Now I know that sounds crazy. Telling a lie in a class trial? You're right, that would be stupid. But sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Shouldn't be. Not in this game. Oh, but don't worry, there are no lies in this tutorial. From here on out, there will be times in a debate you have to lie, because we hate you, the player. Before you had to refute lies, now you have to lie yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? No. Here's how it works. Select a truth bullet like a non-stop debate, but if you were going to do it, what you should have done was automatically have it be in lie mode. Not this. You even fucked up mechanically. Click and hold so the truth bullet becomes a lie bullet with the opposite meaning. Releasing the button will shoot the lie bullet. Fucking pointless. When you use a lie bullet to argue or agree with somebody's statement, it will become a perjury statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. But if you miss with your lie bullet, you will take damage, so be careful. Also, I've heard a rumor that there's a secret way to advance debates. It's called a back route. Let's just say that only those who lie well will be able to find it. The fuck are you on about? I mean, other than all the damning evidence, not much else. Also, yeah, the whole premise of the games is really complex and complicated and needs sorts of crazy amounts of different types of resources. It's definitely plausible and possible. No, yeah, nothing in the game other than, you know, the stuff in 2 that was clearly science fiction. Like, they're in a virtual simulator or something? Once it got, like, that far in the robot, that was all impossible, but, you know. Beyond that, it's all definitely possible. Not gonna happen, but possible. Alright.
Over the case one more time.
So let's see what the lies are. Mono Cubs file, that ain't it. I can't even check the damn lies? I just want to see what they are.
And so when Rantaro moved,
let me scroll. What's fucking wrong with you?
Was taken without the alarm sounding.
Oh my god. That's the worst mechanic in the world. I just wanted to see what the lies were, but if I fire, I lose health, and in lie mode, I'm constantly dying. So I can't even know what they're supposed to be. Monokuma file became Monocubs file. Obviously not the correct answer. Fuck me. Is everyone suspecting me? No, they aren't. Done debating? Voting time. Cool. Yeah, I mean, let's retry. Fucking garbage. I hate this mechanic. This is awful. I've had illnesses I enjoyed more than this mechanic.
Let's go over the case one more time.
It really is like they got everything wrong with this
sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
I mean, that's probably it, right? Like, let's just...
But he had it turned off.
God damn it. I had the receiver. That's a lie that they're forced to believe, right?
A picture was
and, you know,
without the alarm
serves no purpose.
Then taking advantage of the camera's interval timer.
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro!
How can we make it so that it's necessary to lie? I will just have the guy literally not say anything for the entire rest of the trial until... What the hell happened there? Until, you know, a lie comes up. Like, holy fuck.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase.
They couldn't even write it well.
Shuichi also had the...
But he had it turned off.
Fuck me!
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Then taking advantage of the camera's interval timer.
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro!
Some advanced tech in this game is far-fetched with current tech, but otherwise the whole killing is definitely possible.
And returned to the lookout spot.
The robots in the virtual reality are
Afterwards,
extreme.
he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose
But,
to make her think the murder had just
yeah, no.
happened. Praise be to Atua, we've solved this case!
Wild.
So Shuichi was just...
Case one more time.
Fence with the removal case. Ichi also had the receiver.
There.
I'll turn this lie into the truth.
No, you're not. Like, I have no
you guys.
evidence. Maybe it
I forgot
works.
to tell you something important.
Maybe they make it work narrative-wise later, but at this exact moment, this is fucking stupid. Because she has literally no reason to do this other than, I feel like he didn't do it. Other than gut feeling, which was my problem with later Phoenix Wright games, she has literally no reason to be doing this, and that's fucking awful. I hate it.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth,
Gotta protect
It
your
was
beta
me.
boy toy. Do
I
I,
had
though?
the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
Apparently.
Not only screw yourself over, if we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh? I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
Also, is it time for Scrum debate? Don't know. More to the point, doesn't this create a problem later? Like, the fact that I just told a lie is gonna come out, right? So, at least with the first two games, whenever I said something that I didn't really have evidence to back up, people could go back to, I've always told the truth and been honest. I've lost that ability now. I'm a liar. Literally everything I say needs to be questioned in these trials where lives are on the line. Christ. Everything about this. This one is really one very obvious and unnecessarily a lie. Yeah, she is a liar.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Goddamn pointless and
Like
awful
rest in peace?
mechanic.
Those kinds of calculations?
It's not so unthinkable.
It's a stupid
All
joke.
hearts are blind when faced with radiant love.
Actually, it was pretty good, but
Doing
you know.
anything for the one you love.
Who put him in front of a stained glass window? Get him out of here.
I most certainly have, at least.
How creepy you are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Kaede and
Solid.
Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied.
Even these guys know. She's full of shit.
A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily. Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe, Kaede?
I suggest not to believe.
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Disagree. I won't shut up.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, well, people are idiots. What are you gonna
Shuichi's
do?
the only person here who's suspicious.
So we all agree that Puichi did it?
Got him!
Let's just vote already!
No,
Sick
I
burn.
still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree.
For reasons that no one can explain, some people don't think he did it. Why? It doesn't seem like it.
But I don't know if Atua agrees. Cause right now it's his nap time.
Fair enough.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on. Split? Did you just say split? You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
Is that what that is?
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very
Marketable.
own more phenomenal trial grounds!
What?
More phenomenal trial grounds?
The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote for Shuichi because he's definitely not the culprit. Hear that, audience? Guy who's playing the game? We can't vote for him because it's not him. Trust us, even though all the evidence suggests it's him, it's not. Why would we do that? We weren't thinking very clearly when we wrote this game, apparently. Yeah, so far I can't say I'm liking this nearly as much as the other ones. Characters are... yeah, some of them are alright. Most of them are kind of whatever. And God, some of the mechanics in this game are awful. Like, one was nothing to write home about, but at least, you know, the mechanics were alright. Like, there were maybe 3 characters I gave a shit about. Here there's like 6 characters I give a shit about, but the mechanics are just the worst. 2, I gave a shit about like 9 or 10 of them, and, you know, the mechanics were okay. At worst, they were okay. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure we're all on the same page. You're split down the middle! At times like this, debate scrums are perfect. In debate scrum, you'll be split into 2 teams. Then you argue your opinions against each other. But look, everyone's so fired up, the subject of your statements don't match. That's not how you debate at all. You have to match your subject with the opponent to put them in the correct order. This was not in the demo. I don't know what this is. That's how you make a good debate. So your side's subject keywords will be displayed, but your opponent's subjects won't be revealed yet. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Before your opponent finishes their statement, use W and S to find the same subjects, and then right-click the argument to the subject with the same word. If you and your opponent's arguments match, your opponent's keyword will be revealed, and when all the statements match up, you'll enter the finale. Then try and convince your opponents all at once. The hypest part of each tryout. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. I mean, hey, this wasn't in the demo, so I'll probably enjoy it, right? Rapidly tap the key displayed on the screen to push your opponent's claim out. Don't get pushed back. Push that claim out for a perfect refutation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Split opinion. This is even hyper than the execution 7-9? Or do you not count that as part of the trial? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty cool, though. I get what you mean. This is kind of rad. Yeah. Is Shuichi the culprit? That's yes. That is no. Boy, I'm not gonna lie. The yes side is probably the one I'd want to hang out
about
with.
The camera interval, Shuichi.
Unlike Shuichi,
Oh, fuck.
I actually have an airtight alibi.
Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
I mean, this is pretty obvious. I'm not
Both
gonna
of
lie.
them were together when the receiver went off.
Although you're right. This is pretty hype. I'm kind of getting into it.
It could have been disguised.
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
That's a lie, but okay.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
You hid what you knew about the camera interval, Shuichi.
I botched that one, so I need to do it again? Alright, sure.
You hid what you knew about the camera interval, Shuichi.
Gota!
But Mew's silent about intervals, too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Now you can interact and move the pictures at the top of the... Sorry, what?
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
Did you know you can interact pictures on top of the system explanation text? What are you on about?
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
Also, can we talk about what a shit excuse we know it's a lie once we've talked through it? Oh, D? I like how Meg turned, you didn't say a thing. She's like on the side of Shuichi, but we don't need her or anything. She's fine. We don't need her. No, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's like probably the best thing about this game so far.
Shuichi is not the culprit.
More to the point though, yeah, but that's your lie. We'll know it's a lie when we talk through. No, that's not what you, the liar, say. Be like, it's not a lie. First of all, that's your excuse. Secondly, he makes an excellent point. You're just lying. The counterpoint of, we don't know it's a lie yet, we need to look into it. It's terrible. gets hyper when there's less people and everyone can contribute. Yeah, I mean, I imagine it will be more fun as we go on. And preferably don't have lies thrown in.
If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice.
Yes, I'm harping on it. I hate it.
And if that happens, everyone will be executed.
Have you met me?
I definitely won't let that happen. Even
All
if
I
it
do.
costs me my life.
Kaede.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
You have not said a goddamn
Even
thing,
though you're
boy.
not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while.
Use your fucking words.
It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to
When
reveal
system
the
explains
truth.
new mechanics in game, there are pics on top displayed text. You can move the pics sideways for visual aids, provide an explanation. Oh, I did not know that. Is that been a thing since game 1?
I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
Said the liar? But okay, sure. What's the truth? What'd you think of there, champ? What about it? The one of you? No, it's new in this game. Ah, well, I feel like less of an idiot for not knowing about it.
Picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder.
What of it?
I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
Yeah?
What's suspicious?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera.
Oh, gee, does it? That hadn't occurred to me. Of course that's what it is.
But that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
Have you seen it? It wasn't that hidden. It was bright green on a brown shelf. And also, it's a fucking camera. Those make noise. I think there was some throwaway text about how it's silent or something.
But when did he notice that?
But it's still a bright green camera sitting on a shelf.
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture. This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase.
Yeah?
At that moment, something made him notice the camera.
Probably the flash. You know, that thing causing the shadow back there? And then the lighting even
So
changed
he tried
here?
to remove it. That's when the bookcase closed. The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course.
Of course.
Just get to the fucking point!
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera? And the answer is in this picture.
I see. Shuichi knows. The reason Rantaro knows the camera was because the flash, right? I imagine.
I get it.
Yeah.
Because of the flash, right?
The flash?
It is a bit of a dead giveaway.
The flash
Get
went
to the
off when the
point.
hidden door camera took a picture.
It does seem like he thought about that for an obnoxiously long period of time.
Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
Yeah, what of it?
But how can you tell the flash went off?
Have you ever had a picture taken?
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have.
Oh, you mean from our perspective. Got
Remember
it.
the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras? This is the picture taken when I removed the front camera.
It's a keeper.
This is the picture from when I removed the rear camera.
Even better.
And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there is a disparity in brightness.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since it was meant to be hidden.
True.
A mistake, maybe?
It's no mistake. There was an objective here. That camera was placed for another reason.
Another reason, huh?
There's only one reason. Take a picture of the mastermind to light up the room, to lure the mastermind closer, to blind the mastermind. It was to get the mastermind, yeah? Flash wouldn't have been... Oh. Well, I mean, the room was lit. That he wouldn't be facing it.
I get it.
To lure the mastermind.
The flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera.
Okay.
So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away.
Yeah. I'm with ya.
And that's exactly what happened.
Clearly, yes, we have the photo of that. Thank you.
Rentaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey.
He took 30 fucking seconds to get over there. What the fuck was he doing? Huh, what could that... Is that a My goodness, I think it is a camera. Right, looking at me, maybe. Wonder what I should do about the door here or the camera. This is a pickle. Tum-tum-ti-tum-ti-ta. Should weigh my options. The camera, the door. Yes, yes. Oh, I suppose I should go and look at that camera. Here I slowly go over to it. Oh gosh, need to stop and tie my shoe quickly. Like, come on, man. Slow ass bitch.
What is it?
That's the end of that bit. Ahem. Yeah, more back to
wrong?
this.
You've been acting kind of strange.
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
It's me, isn't it? That was me fleeing the scene. Anyway, nice rant about the lie, by the way. Thank you. I mean, she did lie. She lied the whole time, and then she lied unnecessarily. Interesting.
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set
Taro
the
was
flash
perhaps
on the
caught
camera.
off guard and didn't expect the camera to be there. 30 seconds, though? To fucking get your shit together and pick up a camera? That's insane.
Isn't that right, Shuichi?
So I did it. I think I said a stream or two ago it'd be interesting if they made, like, you the player having killed somebody.
The culprit of this incident is...
Well, it ain't him. I mean, it was probably Gontaro, right? Like, I mean, Gonta. We talked about it. I think that shot put thing is really sensible.
No doubt about it.
The film taught me anything. It's beautiful people moving slow-mo. You know what? You make a good point. Maybe he was on Baywatch. Well, shit.
Well, this is as far as it goes.
Huh. I mean, what the fuck, girl? I was looking forward to playing as you.
I couldn't do it.
Sort of.
I couldn't get to the mastermind.
Then you turned into a liar, so, you know.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Who do I play? Do I play as Suichi from this point on? Because that would suck. Let me play as someone interesting.
I'm sorry, Rantaro.
Suspense of belief or disbelief, perhaps. It would be disbelief, but, you know, still, it's ridiculous. Great, I play as Suichi.
Sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already.
You know what? It
right?
could be worse. I could be Meg Turney and just, you know, be awkward for the rest of the game.
But you can't do that.
Wow.
It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi. From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
Oh god, being Meg Turney. Yeah. At least Suichi is just kind of boring. Meg Turney doesn't have any agency either. Huh.
Kaede, I know what you want me to do.
Well done, game. You know what?
That's so cool.
As bullshit as the lie mechanic is, this is well done. Yeah.
It's cool, but...
I got a bit of a chill right there. It's not Suichi. Sh is pronounced not as an A, but sh. It's not Suichi. It's Shuichi, is it? Am I saying Suichi? It should be Shuichi. I'm gonna keep doing that. I don't know.
I understand. I'll do it.
I called him Naoto for like the entire first stream. Suichi is a fucking step in the right direction. Maybe one day I'll get to Shuichi.
You can trust me. I won't let your wish.
Unless there's another Suichi somewhere that I shouldn't be confusing him with, I don't really think it's too big of a deal. But, you know, I'll try. So, Kaede set this up to kill the mastermind, accidentally killed Rontaro, which would be crazy if he actually was the mastermind. And, I guess was so shell-shocked that she didn't step forward for the first kill blood-free, get-out-of-jail-free card, because she still wanted to find the mastermind. Didn't work, and now I'm playing as Shuichi. I mean, shame Rontaro had to die, but I kinda get what you were doing. Unfortunately, you kicked off murdering people, so that's an issue.
Kaede is the culprit.
Yep.
Huh?
Well, shit. I'm as surprised as anyone.
Kaede did it?
Wait! That's not possible! Right, Kaede? Kaede? Wait! Did she really...
Damn.
Just kidding.
Excuse me?
Just...
I thought it was gonna be noble here. Really? Automod, you gotta fucking calm down. Degenerate's a bad word. Oh no, not degenerate. Ugh, my PG chat. I'm gonna have a talk with him after this stream. I mean, my god. Anyway.
Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit?
I was about to give them full credit for, like, this kind of poetic and noble reveal / sacrifice. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take it away because she's suddenly turning into, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Psh, come on, guys. Like I could. When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember? After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body. Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
I kind of thought we were done. I was fully ready to give this game full marks for that. That was a touching scene, kind of poetic. Even though she killed somebody I kind of liked, I was willing to overlook that because her intentions were good, and she, you know, took the sacrifice at the end. Now she's just kind of being a dick about it.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot?
Also, sick of the voice now, really.
My hands are only strong enough to play piano.
Suddenly turned into, come on, guys, like, totally.
Then accusing you of being the culprit is...
Yep, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood.
What the fuck, Kaede?
Right, Shuichi?
What the actual hell?
I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
Do you just really want to drag this out? Could have fallen on a sword. You want me to reveal the truth? Fuck that! Just tell... What the actual hell, Kaede? You guys like Kaede? She's jerking us around at this point. Fuck that. Again, I was fully with you until this. Noble sacrifice. How great.
No.
Then she's like, nah,
What the hell did you just
I'm gonna
say?
make you figure it out.
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Of course I am.
What a roller coaster. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's right up there with the fucking Scyther incident from Pokemon Stadium. Or the
Why don't
Blaine
you tell me
incident.
then?
Those are the two big roller
How did I
coasters for
kill
me.
Rantaro with that shot?
Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
Alright, let's think. You were setting up the books, you rigged a shot put ball to fall from the books when someone went over.
How Kaede killed Rantaro with the shot put ball.
Kaede went on kind of a guilt trip after accidentally killing Rantaro instead of the mastermind. I mean, yeah, I understand that. That's... I was fully prepared to accept that as well written. I understand why she didn't come forward immediately. I understand even her playing along with the trial to try and find the mastermind. At this point, it's stupid. This is unnecessary.
Should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Rather poignant moment, kind of spoiled by the fact that she immediately turned around and like, I'm just kidding, it couldn't be me.
Where she used the shot put ball?
Couldn't stick the landing.
What? I'm lost, you guys.
Perfect loop-de-loop execution. Broke your legs on the landing and crashed and burned. It's like an artist who throws up on a painting in the last brushstroke. Can't back down. Need to fulfill her wish. I need to fight for the truth. By lying more, I guess. Boy, lying just comes naturally to Kaede. Alright, what do we got?
I have an alibi.
Promotional background video. What
When
the fuck?
Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom, standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. And how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit
Bob
used
Ross
the
has
shot.
taught me anything. You turn happy
We know that it
accidents
was in
into
the library.
trees. I don't
Rantaro
think...
was killed in the library, after all.
That is true. I don't think that's different.
The only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
Excuse me. I'm allergic to her bullshit. Ahem. Anyway.
I have an alibi.
Never denied her doing a switcheroo
When
and
Rantaro
Shuichi
was
joking
killed,
around is stupid.
I
Yeah.
was in the classroom, standing watch.
I think it's that one. Nope, I'm an idiot. Alright. So what are my truth bullets? I don't think I'm lying.
I have an alibi.
Look out, Monofile
When
1.
Rantaro was killed,
Let's check the Monofile 1. It has been a while. Discover the library, 9:10 p.m. Okay. What's the promotional background music thing? Play to encourage everyone to start the killing game. Full volume until the murder occurred. Okay.
I was in the classroom, standing watch with Shuichi.
That banger. Yeah, of course.
Kaede never saw Rantaro.
Bloody shot put ball. More open found on the floor of the library seems the same shot put balls in the warehouse. Yeah, okay.
And how'd she kill him?
And the lookout? On the lookout near the stairs, although Shuichi left briefly to check in the basement. The two were together the entire time until the receiver went off.
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library, after all.
Is the problem it wasn't used in the library? She like...
Explanation.
Did I fucking...
In which case, it's
Did I beautiful mind this and she set the books up so that the fucking shot put would roll down and drop off? She just need to dump it in the vent. I mean, that's a possibility. How do I prove that, though?
possible for me to be the culprit. I have an alibi.
Probably...
When Rantaro was
the
killed,
Lookout... Whoop, my bad.
I was in the classroom, standing watch with Shuichi.
Bang.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. And how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in
the library.
The library. Probably that. Fuck you! God damn it.
Was killed in the library.
Alibi.
Kill him.
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the
library.
There it is, yep.
That's wrong!
I got bad timing this game. The timing's usually better than that.
Kaede didn't use the shot put ball at the scene of the crime. She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
Hold up. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor?
She's very good.
She rolled it. She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro.
I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
Yeah, that I'm having some trouble with. Like, I figured somebody was, like, standing above him and dropped it, which is how they dodged the cameras. I don't know how they got up there, but I figured that's what happened. Like, you'd have to really gamble on where his head would be for the camera. Like, if he leaned forward to grab it, that would have worked. But if he, like, crouched down in front of it and reached his arm out, his head would be in a completely different position. If he was to the side even a little bit, it wouldn't have worked at all. Fucking lucky shot. Jesus. Rhythm game strats, panic. I don't think I've played a proper rhythm game on this channel.
Yeah, that's not possible.
I mean, I've done this game, obviously, this series, and Yakuza had some rhythm mini-games, but I've never done a proper rhythm game.
If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
I wouldn't mind playing, like, Rhythm Heaven Fever or something. I own the game. I'd have to dig it out and set up my Wii, but it'd be fun to play that again.
So it seems you already know about that.
I didn't want to figure it out. I didn't want to know, but I can't turn away from the truth. Place you rolled the shop of over the I know this. We're gonna do. Oh, okay. Ooh. Let's see. Hangman Gambit V3. At least they don't call it better Hangman Gambit or whatever. Select the letter orbs in the right order to create a word. That doesn't sound so bad. Left click to activate the flash spot and read the illuminated. Oh my god, they're hidden? Are you fucking serious? Why? When the letters are illuminated, you will not be able to actually select an orb. Oh my god. Make sure you remember where they are. Right-click to grab the letter orb. Remember, you need to get them in the correct order. Honestly, that actually sounds better than the second one. Not as good as the first one, but yeah. Thanks for listening. Improved. Alright, so, alright. What am I... Vent, right? Okay, I can just sort of... Yeah, it doesn't sound... Okay, this isn't actually that bad. I just need to find the right letter. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's not great, but it's not bad. 2 was actively atrocious. 3 is... That's alright.
The classroom's bent.
Yeah, another improved Hangman. Focus reveals parts of the letters. Yeah, I mean... That was perfectly easy. If it gets harder later, that'll be annoying, but that's way better than 2. It's not as good as 1, but, you know.
If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
I see. That air duct connects the classroom to the library.
So, the shot is rolled into the vent, passes through the duct, and comes out of the air vent above the library bookcase.
Yeah.
But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there?
Yeah, she would have had to set up, like, a backboard for it to land against, and then ramps for it to start rolling down. And again, the precision to hit that shot, 1 in 1,000, given where his head could have been. If it were a different person, the head place would be different. Gonta would have a completely different spot just because he's huge than, say, Ryoma. A lot of luck went into that kill. You're sure I'm not the ultimate lucky student? I say, you know, I'm not her anymore. You sure she's not the ultimate lucky student?
So it was just a coincidence?
Maybe Rontaro's the ultimate unlucky student. Who knows?
What kind of coincidence is that?
What a mystery.
I already know the answer all too well. Or that as well. It's no coincidence. Culprit set it up that way intentionally. If I remember correctly, there was something off about her then. Damn it, how could I not realize it? It's too late to regret the past. I said I wouldn't back down. I made a promise. Alright, let's do this. Stacked library vent. Rontaro's belongings. So it's the books, obviously.
How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
Oh, I guess it's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own.
Oh, I need to lie? What? That was a lie
Maybe the
statement.
shot was on the floor.
Oh no, that was an agree
And Rantaro
statement. My
tripped over
bad.
it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase.
Blues agree.
Watch out so you don't slip and fall.
Thanks for your
What if
input,
Rantaro's
Angie.
corpse moved on its own?
That's
Like
intense.
he was standing under the vent when the shot hit his head.
Well,
And he walked a few steps before he finally dropped dead.
nah. Grr.
Shuichi,
What?
don't lose sight of the truth.
Don't lose sight of the truth. It couldn't have been me. Come on, guys, that's ridiculous. You need to be honest. Ah, what are you on about? Me guilty? No. You've got to tell the truth. Fucking make up your mind.
The shot that fell. from
Christ
the vent.
alive, Katie.
How did it strike head from distance?
Anyway, yeah, it's this one, right? Yeah, okay. Agreed. I agreed. It's better than screaming "I consent," I guess. It still says consent,
Just
but
like Ryoma said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
Rolled along the bookcase?
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do with convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
The shot's path was directed by books? How would that even work?
It would be easier to explain with a floor plan of the library.
oh, that's right. Someone did have a floor plan. In fact, that might be the concrete proof of my theory. It was Miu Iruma.
That's it!
She was using a drone,
Miu,
or
I recall that during the investigation...
she kept butchering it. It was like drome. She kept saying, I think.
You said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
Oh yeah! What happened with that?
I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Fair enough. Cool.
And let's look at it. Maybe we all find clue.
Please, Miu.
Oh, want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Didn't he owe you one for the cameras anyway?
Voila! Feast your
two
eyes
now.
on these
Jesus.
babies.
Not the first time she said that. Wahey! Am I right, fellas? Anyway. Yeah, no, that's clearly a ramp. That is so clearly a ramp. Yep, okay, alright. Even, yeah, even so. She, got real precise and lucky with where the ball dropped and, actually landed.
It's just as I thought.
What is?
You didn't notice that, Miu, when you were looking at this? It's very... Book him, boys. He got the book thrown at him.
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rantaro...
Oh, raid! Coming in and messing up the... Breaking the fine china, god damn it. Diamond Ninja with the raid. Thank you. What's up, Diamond Ninja? I'm playing Danganronpa V3. It's, I think, the rough end of the first trial.
Oh, Shuichi is right.
Indeed, they are stacked like stairs.
This is most
I did not
obviously
notice when I looked up from the floor.
so clearly a ramp. How did Miu miss this?
I see. The shot rolled on top of these books, eh?
Yes.
Yes. I'm sure of it.
Cool job covering them up, though.
The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open, the shot would have maintained momentum.
Yeah, enough, I guess.
And you did that, right, Kaede? You made sure the vent was open.
Near trial one day, rip the china. Well, I mean, you're the one who came in here and started busting up my place. Thank you, though, for the raid, Diamond Ninja. You love to see it. Lift my body to look inside. So how's it look? Could a person fit in there? This vent changes size all the time. That's like barely the size of her hand. In the diagram, you could fit an army of people in there. Barely. It would be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through.
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
Thank you. It's one of the shorter trials in V3. Great. It's taken nearly 3 hours. Yeah, like, that's big enough that you could, you know, hide a couple dead bodies and a few weeks of rations that they starved to death on. Just hanging out in that vent. Try and get to 111 followers by the end of March. I mean, you and me both, brother. More power to you. Go ahead and follow Diamond Ninja if you can. I'll follow them right after this. They rated me, so they have terrible taste, but don't let that stop you from following them. I'm sure they provide quality content. Really, it's sort of a, you know, you're not my dad. Nope, you're right. I can't tell you what to do, but hey, I'm gonna do it. Peer pressure, right? All the cool kids are doing it. Also, I'm doing it. But no, I assume Diamond Ninja showed up to be like, hey, here's, you know, what you could be watching. Aren't you glad you're watching me instead? So thank you, Diamond Ninja.
The books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view. Then, when the ball was directly above Rantaro, it changed direction, rolled along the groove of the open books, and fell on top of his head.
Remember that one case in Phoenix Wright where they hucked a statue out the window and it just happened to hit a guy in a head? On his head, and it was like the stupidest case in the entire original 3 games. It's kinda similar to this. It's not as bad, but it's similar. I don't mind. I really don't make good quality, just trying to stream for fun. I mean, in all seriousness, that's what we're all here trying to do, right? What were you streaming before you showed up? I don't come here for quality. 7-9 makes it very clear for whatever reason he's here for, it's not quality. Although I do have good news for 7-9 at the end of this stream, so hang around for another half hour, 7-9. I imagine you're gonna like what you're gonna hear.
Well, it would be...
Hey, it's news for everybody. Japanese rhythm game called Project Sekai. Not Friday Night Funkin'.
Shuichi with Kaede in the
What
classroom?
a coincidence, so does Token. Yeah, I'm all about, you know, just hanging out. I've been making YouTube videos since 2011. I moved over to Twitch last year. I'm just having fun with it. News. Yeah, slight news, slight announcement. When did Kaede roll the shot put? When I left the room. Obviously. When she entered the classroom, when Shuichi went to the basement. Shouldn't that be when I went to the basement? When she was leaving the classroom. It would be that one. Friday Night Funkin' is cringe. Yeah, that's why you play it. All about that sweet cringe, right? The low-hanging fruit tastes the sweetest. Air duct isn't that long. It had to have been when Rantaro was close. Oh, wow, I can... Huh. Do you know if you right-click, you can really fucking do this incredibly pointless thing where you look at the other 2 people next to them? That's neat. Anyway, since you spent most time with Kaede, Shuichi perhaps only know the answer. Why is everyone staring at me? Wait, what? You chose the wrong option. Ha! What do you mean? When I went to the basement, right? That's... when she was leaving, I guess?
That's it!
That was literally the only other option.
The moment we ran out of the classroom.
She just, like, quickly bowled a perfect strike. Get it? Strike? Because it hit him in the head?
I
Okay.
ran out first. And then Kaede followed.
Jokes.
But just before she left...
The receiver! Someone move the bookcase! Hurry! Ah, right. That makes sense. Okay. Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective. Avocado boy. Ha! Wait for me! Avocado boy, what the fuck? Dropped everything. Oh, you mean the tiny gremlin dude? Yeah. Was holding and ran after Shuichi. He's...
I'm right.
To be fair, the ultimate tennis player, please.
Of course, the ultimate
Between
detective
Rantaro
would
and his
remember
green.
all that.
Because Rantaro has green hair. Oh, him. Yeah, we've been calling him Ultimate Pretty Boy.
Your words and that smile.
7-9, Diamond Ninja's stealing your bit. Trying to guess what the ultimate secretly is.
Hold on, don't just jump to conclusions. I've still got a lot of questions.
Ultimate Pretty Avocado. 7-9, you're gonna get replaced.
That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate?
There's nothing weird about it.
Apparently he wasn't the ultimate survivor. That's true. Definitely not the ultimate survivor.
There's just no way I can believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit.
There should be an ultimate survivor who dies immediately. Wait, by 7-9 you mean you. Sure, why not? Ahem. Anyway.
Yeah, going to not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your name.
The protagonist shifts again. Now I'm this guy, the ultimate astronaut. We get it. You have the hots for her, I guess.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
Why?
Kinda doubt.
Yeah, thank you.
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right?
Alright,
If that shot was
promotional
rolling
video
through the
background
vents,
music.
it would have made a ton of noise.
Indeed. So much
noise.
So much noise you can make a World Ends With You sequel. And not one that relies on awkward motion
to believe
controls,
that
honestly. It's a deal. You laugh at my joke, I'll give you a follow. I make a joke, go for it.
Doubts about the noise, of course.
I like
Library
jokes.
should have been quiet.
Oh,
That shot
fuck
was rolling
off!
through the vents.
God, I'm terrible.
It would have made a ton of noise.
What a needle thread by me on that shot.
So much noise. Rentaro would have heard.
I wrote, you mean 7-9
That's
BWE.
some noise
Yeah,
on
no,
the
I
video.
don't know what.
Of course it's a big deal.
Also 7-9, okay, we, you mean 7-9 by we, don't you? Sure. But I don't remember when somebody said we is the thing. Worked really hard to miss that shot. Thanks,
I refuse
7-9.
to believe that Kaede.
Glad you saw the effort I put into that one. Pro skills. Only a true degenerate could have missed that shot. There we go.
That's wrong.
Oh, by we, not be we. You mean 7-9 by we. I don't remember when somebody said we is the problem here. I genuinely, you're gonna have to help me out and remind me of the question. Oh, Nintendo made a console in 2006. In France, they called it Yes. What's this in French? It would be the Wii, I imagine. Yes in French is Wii. It could be C, but Nintendo didn't make a C, so, you know.
Oh.
Wii.
So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
What?
Kaito, are you done now?
I'm curious about
Damn
the
it.
punchline of this
So
joke.
it's true then?
7-9, shut up.
You're saying Kaede
Damn it, that
really
didn't
is
get
the
you.
culprit?
What? It's Wii. I don't get it. 7-9 made Nintendo. They called it Yes. What's Yes in French? Wii. What was I supposed to get there? It's in French they call it Yes. It's Wii. I mean, it's clever. I like it. Ah, the Yes.
So that means most of
Sorry, I thought there
Kaede's
was more to
sins
that
were
joke.
committed right
You
before Shuichi.
you ended it with a question. I assumed there was more to that joke. What's Yes in French?
That's correct.
I like the joke.
I was with her in the classroom.
I just thought there was more to it. I thought it was going to be like a Wii U or something. Or like you'd make me say wee wee, perhaps.
And when she moved the vent grate aside. And when she moved the books
You
on
said
top
we
of the
called
bookcase.
Rentaro Ultimate Pretty Boy. Oh, I meant like the collective we. You mean, I meant 7-9 and myself. Like, I'm fine with that title. It was a collective sort of we. 79, Nintendo 79 confirmed for Gen 4 remakes. Jesus Christ. Yeah, weirdly 7-9, they put you in the game. You know Muck spelled backwards? That's you. They put you in the game. Let's move the ladder, reorganize the books. There's too many books. It might be too hard to set a camera up here. I thought so. Wait, I'm gonna try a little harder. I know you don't like to admit defeat, but really, it's alright.
And it was the same when you took the murder weapon.
Killer's a
wasn't it?
17 student. Mukuru Ikasaba hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. You son of a bitch, Diamond. That's our copy pasta. Also, I believe it was the 16th student, but in this game it would be 17th. Good old Mukuru Ikasaba. She is like the
took the
perfect
shot
meme
ball
for
when
this
you got the
game.
cameras
I
for
love
me,
invoking
right,
her
Kaede?
name constantly. Anytime like a mystery student is brought up or like who could have done it, I'm like, could it be Mukuru Ikusaba? Yeah, cut down to the volume of these weird spells. I mean, I make a joke. We all know muck backwards is snake.
You were hiding
so,
it the entire... Where would she have even hidden it?
Where did Kaede keep it? The only place could be upper cooch! I have to... Nope, don't want to think about that. What are you blushing? Are you thinking pervy thoughts, you fucking beta virgin? Damn! Got me? Aw. Feel bad now. Also, I like that it caught the words in this auto mod, dong and witch. Yep, I'm gonna allow the words dong and witch. Go ahead and tag yourself. I'm a dong witch. Got him. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Right, yeah, backpack, right?
That's it.
Could have said shirt, might have been funny. Backpack's the
Coyote's
correct answer.
backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite
It's a
its
good
weight,
workout.
it would have been easy to carry in a backpack.
It's true.
I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
Then that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi.
He turned and left the room, but, you know.
But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so we might not have noticed.
Thank you, Karumi. You're the best. I love you. Can I play as her?
Clears it all up then.
Make the game
Every
way
part
easier.
Of the crime, Kaede.
I'm the smartest person in the room.
It's gotta be mistake, right?
Well, gone to somebody killed him, alright? You can't just say that's a mistake every time.
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate.
Hopefully soon. Yeah. Gotta wait for Shuichi to die first. I don't think he's dying next here. I think the execution is gonna be
you know?
different.
She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood.
No, something still doesn't fit.
That's probably the other thing that Kokichi has over Nagito in terms of being a troll. Moments like that where he breaks down and genuinely has like a response that a sensible person would have. He is just doing it because he gets, you know, it's fun for him. And, you know, when shit is getting serious, he breaks down and actually has a sincere moment. Nagito's just a fucking dick.
What doesn't fit?
That's what she said. Lots of stuff Kaede did still happened in front of Shuichi, so Kaede pulled a sneaky. Oh yeah, no, she was clever about it.
Kaede
happened in front of me
do
too.
Something like that.
Kaede's lie, but that's Kaede's lie, isn't it? Well, I mean, yes.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character.
I thought we established this. She did it to try and find the mastermind. I assume
truly
ending
believe
the
that.
game?
I believe in her.
But
We gonna have more
Why?
of this?
why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why?
He just wants a
Tell me
motive.
why!
Hey, I played that game. It was okay.
Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
Not at all.
Gotta beat her down in a rhythm game. Oh, of course, it's Danganronpa. What am I saying?
It's going to lead me to the truth.
As is
I'll
customary.
show you what's behind all
Bring out the traditional rhythm game, as is custom.
I'll show you your truth.
This is getting crazy. It's time for another tutorial. Your opponent is on the ropes, and they're in an argument armament mode, and they won't listen. What? You have to remove their armaments to refute what they're saying. What? That's how argument armaments work. Just, what the hell am I looking? What is Persona? Huh? God damn it. I'm goddamn Sephiroth down there in the corner. Kaede, why do you like me? No one knows. Take off Kaede's clothes. I mean, no, she's clearly wearing clothes there. But it's also clearly like a Persona-esque transformation. The objective is completely destroy your opponent armaments and strike the finishing blow. Match the rhythm to shoot down your opponent's statement to damage the argument. Marks on the top of the rhythm sites. Right when the gauge marks 1 revolution, press the correct key to shoot the statement. When damaged enough, their argument will break and the music will change. Tempo will also pick up, so match the timing. Can't get it on rhythm? Try pressing spacebar to activate fever time. Oh good, that's the same. I had a great setup in the previous game where I could just basically keep spamming Fever Time, and it was a joke. Argument will be displayed with 4 words. Oh, they brought that back? God. So said a lot of dickish stuff Kokichi does is so he can have fun, and he does genuinely contribute when it matters. Nagito is unintentionally dense. I don't think he was unintentionally dense. He was very intentionally dense. Who did more harm than good. He did exactly what he wanted to, was the problem. His goal was not aligned with ours. He was an active hindrance. He wasn't unintentionally dense. He was just, like I said, actively a problem. Press the keys in the correct order. Kokichi's more actively a nuisance. Rhythm games. I'm way better on PS4 than phone. Well, I'm not playing on phone. Danganronpa is not mainly a rhythm game, so the rhythm game is easy. Yeah, I was saying I hadn't played a rhythm game in a long time. I'd be down for playing, what is it? Rhythm Heaven Fever on the Wii, but I'd have to dig out my Wii and that game. And, you know, just... I don't know how much fun that would be, because I wouldn't be able to, like, interact with chat or commentate as much. I'd be very focused on the rhythm game that was happening in front of me. But, you know, I'd be down to play it if somebody wants me to. How do you feel about playing rhythm games, Diamond, since you're kind of the expert, I'll assume, on that? How do you find playing the rhythm game? Bit of a weird minigame. Right. Split-second logic to refute your opponent's final argument. As always, it was a pleasure. Alright, let's get this. I do like the artwork for this.
You still believe in me?
Oh, I get it?
I'm definitely
Oh, I kind of get it.
You think I wouldn't do it?
It's not clicking anymore, it's...
It's all my fault!
Got it, okay.
You still believe in me?
Kinda wish it was a little faster.
I'm definitely the culprit.
Well, that was easy.
I'm the one who killed Rantaro!
Oh.
That's
Got
the
it.
truth of this case!
Stages.
And that's all there is to it!
Boy, that...
I'm a terrible
the goddamn bell when I fuck it up is,
I betrayed everyone!
pretty awful,
I'm
I'm
the
not
one
gonna
who
lie.
killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what
Damn
I
it.
told you? You have to fight for the truth.
Yeah, the awkward
Luigi,
cowbell is
I
a
know
real
you
fuck
can do
you.
this. If you
Fuck.
say you believe in me, then
It's like in Papers, Please when the...
don't
Fuck!
get away from the truth.
It's like in Papers, Please when the goddamn, fuck me!
Remember what I told
What is...
you?
The printer goes off and like... It's like, ah, you failed, here's a
I
citation.
know you can do this.
Real awkward.
If you say you believe in me, then
Fuck.
don't look away from the truth. Please stop. Just stop. Remember
Well,
what I
that
told
was
you?
great. Boy, I'm the best.
Fight for the truth.
I'm the best rhythm boy.
Do you
Cool.
know what
Oh,
I was
for
trying to
God
do?
shit. Kill the mastermind. Got it. My Wii is laggy. Really? Crypt of the Necrodancers. Oh yeah, I remember Crypt of the Necrodancer. That was fun. When the circle
You
is
were
fully
persuaded by
complete.
Monokuma, and you weren't trying to
timing
save
buttons.
yourself.
I think it's nearly complete. More like meat on the bone. Ah, meat on the bone. Bone the meat on. Yeah, no, I meant, what's it like to stream? Oh, there he is. No, yeah. What's it like to stream rhythm games? How do you, like, find interacting with the audience and whatnot when you're doing that?
What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Kill the mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game. She was trying to save us all.
Do you think they killed Rantaro first because they were like, hey, we did that whole I don't remember my talent in the last game. Let's just kind of reference that, but immediately get rid of it so we don't have to deal with it in this game.
Isn't that right, Kaede?
I don't have a big enough audience to pay attention to them or not. Oh, man, don't say that.
I see. Otherwise,
Any
everyone
audience
would
is a
have
big
died
enough
when the time
audience,
limit
alright?
expired.
When I started, first of all, my YouTube audience is always cripplingly small unless I play very specific games. Why don't I keep playing that? Good question. But no, Arg and 7-9 kind of like made their way here. There's a few other people I could name who occasionally show up. Yeah. But any audience is a big enough audience. You keep doing what you're doing and, yeah, you're doing good.
So, She tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
But it's all my fault.
I don't think it is.
Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there.
That's a stretch to blame yourself for that.
And
Ghost
that's why
teenage
she
girls
said
and
that.
degenerate males. And robots. Don't forget the bots that come in and ask if I want to be famous. Also my target audience. Ghosts, teenage girls, degenerate males, and robots. A few videos on YouTube. If I'm allowed to link one, sure. Throw your channel. Be plugging, man.
It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work, and I screwed it up.
I'm not big enough to care that people are spamming
It's
links
not
or not.
true. Please, don't say it's your fault. It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. It's mine.
I kind of agree with her.
Everything's my fault.
Kaede.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all of this?
I mean, like, not right now, obviously, but I can try. Give it a fair shake.
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone.
Make her a comic. Oh. Yeah, we don't have the comic yet. Are the comics back in this game? Do I really need to create a graphic novel about how she did it?
And
We're at
then
the potato quality
I
camera.
want you to end this.
Everyone looks like that when they start. Don't worry.
That's my final
My first
wish.
couple videos, there's goddamn giant block letters of the freeware that I'm using to capture game footage. Like I said, I've been doing this since 2011, so it's a little bit better now, I'd like to think, but, you know. When I first started, it was with a microphone I stole from my high school.
I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
Recording a ROM using freeware capture software that I downloaded onto my laptop. I want to help you grant Kaede's wish. I will now explain the closing argument. The closing argument will wrap the case up. Not about reasons for killing Rantaro, but Kaede is one of the few characters, perhaps the only one, who genuinely didn't want to kill other students. Well, I mean, she wanted to kill one. Didn't know who. And a genuine victim of circumstance in this case. Yeah. You say the only one. I think, I can never remember her name. The gamer girl from the second one didn't want to kill Nagito and was a victim of circumstance created by Nagito. This one is sort of circumstance of her own making, though. Yep, there's the comic book. The recreation is just Suichi's deduction, but there are gaps here and there. I'm always a fan of how crazy 4 and 5 tend to be in all these games. Can't wait. Gaps are... Yeah, okay, we know. It's build the damn comic book. We know. I've done it twice already. Q&E to switch pages. Thank you, thank you. Closing arguments. Start. In 3 more answers, the lock will be released. Okay, so who wanted to fight against Momonokuma after hearing the initial motive? All of us. Didn't we? Feel like... Vent, prop up. Rantaro, no. Apparently I don't have that one. So, who was asked to modify the cameras? I don't have that one either. Yeah, nope, don't have that one either. What was the murder weapon found in the warehouse? That would be... There it is. What did the culprit do with the library vent? Oh, good. Prop it up. There it is. She was targeting Mastermind. As for Gamer, she too was victim of circumstance. From being one was self-designed while the other was others' design. Yes. I would say those are probably the only two that are, they killed somebody unintentionally. And probably, I guess Leon from the first game. What books did the culprit set up later? Whoops, my bad. The encyclopedia, right? Yeah. Justice for Leon. Yep, of course. What did the culprit do with the modified camera? This one, right? Yes. What happened to the classroom 1 hour before the time limit? The shitty background music. I like that says bow to Mia Iruma. Right there. Nope, fuck, wrong one. Yep, it's that one. My bad. Wait, what? What happened 1 hour before the time limit? Killing game. Unlock the other ones, I guess. Security goes off. Bookcase returned to position. This, I guess? No? What the fuck is it? Wouldn't be the flash. Wouldn't be the receiver. I thought it would be this one. Whatever. Where was the shot put ball rolled? Classroom. Oh, do I have to... Oh, I think I have to... I get it. Okay. Yeah. Here she is. More, huh? Okay. What am I missing? 1 hour. Where's the shot put rolled? Whose picture was taken? That would be Rantaro. Why wasn't it sound? That right there. After receiver, what did Suichi see in the library? Bookcase returned to its original position, right? Yeah. Oh no, it is these three. Where was it rolled? Receiver goes off. So it would be this one, right? They're not great at... No? Okay. Not a clue. Classroom vent? Oh, alright, yeah, okay, that's... Leon, not really. It was pointed out right after the trial Leon had a number of opportunities to stop, didn't, and intentionally killed the pop sergeant. Yeah, it was kinda self-defense, though. Did that happen 1 hour before it went off? Sure, why not? And that would be who wanted to stop him? These guys.
This is the truth of the case.
The original Mod Squad. All right, here we go.
2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime.
Sort of. Seems like it wouldn't have, actually.
Oh, you're one.
Follower, there it is, Diamond Ninja. I'll make sure I follow you after this stream.
Plan our next move.
I'm nearly done here. Probably wrap up after the execution. Like I said, I have a bit of news / an announcement regarding tomorrow.
Offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit.
Why are we dancing around like we don't know who it is? They always do this. Someone, they.
To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library.
Like again, in case you missed it. I saw it. I'll check it out later.
There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap.
I like that image. It's a funny image.
We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor.
Protect
But the
Mew.
culprit found something
Must
else
I?
there. The murder.
She can kind of handle herself.
That's right. The shot put ball.
Hey, I found a camera.
They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit was
After self-defense, after she went and locked herself in the bathroom, Leon went out of his way to get back to his room. Get back, unlock the bathroom door, and kill the pop star. Did he? I thought he just like, I don't think he went back to his room. Came back, unlocked the door, and killed her. I think he just killed her there, didn't he? He didn't go back to his room and kill her. He killed her and then hid the evidence, right? To get a toolkit. Oh yeah, you're right. The toolkit.
Once there,
You're
we searched
totally
the
right.
room for ideal locations to place the cameras. But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder.
Yeah, no, he definitely went far, but compared to some of the other deaths, like, what's his name? Like Taru murdering somebody, Leon's a bit more innocent. At the very least, it wasn't premeditated, it was just kind of in the moment. If that matters.
They began by removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air duct. Then, they moved the pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them.
Rest in peace, Fat Byakuya. He died too soon. Thick Byakuya, as some of the chat calls him.
After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor.
Surely just turning it on would have, worked. Wasn't premeditated, but like the pop star locked himself in the bathroom, this perfect moment for him to stop, but he didn't. Well, yeah, but would have been very awkward at that point, wouldn't it? Hey, this bitch tried to kill me yesterday.
We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off.
Earned her a solid, you're never, not being watched and suspected for the rest of the time we're here, and Leon would have had brownie points out the wazoo. That's what he should have done. But, I feel like the response he chose, I feel like, would be a common response at that point. We're in a killing game situation. Someone just tried to kill me and failed. I'm not getting a better opportunity than this. And he did exactly what 7-9 suggested. At night, try and remove personal stuff. He'd have gotten away with it if he had just noticed she wrote his name in blood.
Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding
Also,
went
this was
off.
before trials were explained, so he didn't know the aspect of the game. Well, I mean, were the trials not explained at that point in the game? It's been a while.
I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library.
Name, thing, and disposing of shirt. Yeah, he had the evidence, fair enough. The shirt, the name is the dead giveaway. The shirt kind of was the final nail in his coffin. You could have written that off as benign, really.
I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder.
If it were me, I'd have had a bag of trash and hidden it sort of in that bag along with other trash and been like, hey, Hifumi, because he was on duty for trash at that time. A thing they never really go back to, people having responsibilities in that game. I gotta empty my trash. Let me get to the incinerator. Could have just hid the shirt and washed it. Well, I mean, it's hard to get blood out, though.
After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent.
He also could have just, gone to the kitchen and burned the shirt, rather than trying to throw it in the incinerator. There's more than one way to set something on fire there, champ. Ultimate shot putter. Bowler, please.
Rantaro
She's
had
not
moved
shot
the
putting, she's
bookcase,
bowling.
triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on.
Rantaro spent 30 seconds
Rantaro
contemplating
noticed
this.
the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct.
And also, the timing on this is fucking magical, isn't it? She really timed this well. If he had been quick, like seen the camera, reached over, grabbed it, and then kept moving, that ball would have fallen like ages after he had left.
Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise.
The ball took at least 31 seconds to get there, right? Because she dumped it down pretty much as soon as the alarm was going off. Odds are this was never going to work. She got very unlucky.
Was masking the sound of the
she had plot armor at the time. He is the freeshest of Bugaloo. You're not wrong. Getting blood out of a white shirt is difficult, but yeah, Leon could hide the shirt in the trash, and then good luck tracing it back to Leon, as a lot of people had those shirts at the point of the game. Yeah, plenty of people had a white shirt.
Instantly.
And even then, I'd have just been, you know, like, I ball it up, put it in the trash, get like a bunch of paper towels and shit, or like construction paper to hide the blood, food wrappers, something, fill up the trash, and then be like, hey, yo, Hifumi, guy who's in charge of the incinerator, my trash can's full. I know we're in a murder investigation right now, but it's kind of bugging me. How about you let me in so I can just chuck it?
I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind.
I mean, yeah.
It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives.
My, like, 12th favorite European alt-funk band. Who could it be? Wild.
What's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu? The ultimate pianist.
Really seems unnecessary to do that the entire time. The mysterious, shady figure.
And that concludes the events of this case.
No. Make him away, toys! Wait.
Did it?
Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept.
We're going longer than I want. Normally I stream for about 3 hours, but I gotta see this execution.
We've come to know?
Have we? It's been like a day or two.
What Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us. And I firmly believe that to be the truth.
I mean, that's great and all. She did kill Rantaro, though.
If that was a lie, too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
Road to hell, Kaede.
You guys are so nice. Even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede. You were trying to save all of it.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
Yeah, even she's like, just, let's move along here.
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive.
Oh yeah, you do.
If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Because right now, you're very lame. I think the words beta cuck were thrown around. Yeah, yes. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I'm not saying it's wrong.
Kaede, why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave?
The fuck?
Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself?
Why does my hat keep reminding the streamer of that one guy from Soul Eater, Death the Kid? You know, with the white stripes in his hair? I just saw it and now I can't stop thinking about it. Dare 2, weak tops. Even knowing something for a week is not nearly enough to go to lengths to defend somebody. I mean, if that's all, like, they were stuck here. It's not like they were out doing other things.
If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder.
College roommate for a week, you get to know that guy pretty quick. How can I possibly proceed to the rest of the game without an encouraging hero pairing?
Why?
Hetero pairing, my bad.
Why do you do that?
Does he get one? Is that what's gonna happen? Is that what we're alluding to here?
Sorry.
He, like, takes another one under his wing?
Stop! At least save it for the end of the trial! Sheesh!
Or are you making a joke about the rest of the series there?
Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time!
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
No women that talk that way.
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last! The heart-racing excitement.
We'll
and
see.
The blood,
Ooh.
and the spotless finally
We will see,
face
indeed.
off. It's voting time!
Ah, the Mana Squad. Or 7-9 LC is apparently it's done here. Sure. I mean... Oh, wait. What? Really? Who to vote for? You know what? I think Rontaro did it. At the end of the day. Feel like it was Rontaro. That's kind of cool. I try my own Fangun romper right now. Oh, good on you. Fanfics are a great thing to write when, A, they're fun, and B, the characters are all established, so you already know them. It's very good writing practice. I highly encourage it. Ooh, it tells you how people voted? Interesting. If I had voted for, like, you know, Miu or something, would it just have, like, a little check next to her and everyone else would have voted for Kaede?
Who'll be chosen as the Black?
We already see it. Yes. Neat. Does it matter at that point? It might come into effect later if people are split and I have to cast the deciding vote, but, like... At that point, does it matter? Oh, it matters? Oh, okay, yep, it would. Would it still be Kaede at this point? Or, like, would they be like, what the hell? Because the only reason I can see them doing that is if I have to cast a deciding vote later. Not bad. Struggled in 7 there. The refuting. Everything else I did pretty good in. Oh, the debate. Shit, I really fucked up the debate, I guess. Missed a lot, had to retry at one point. Did really well in, whatever this is. Now, let's see it. Next. Voting thing kind of matters later in the game. I figure, there's no reason they would have that if it didn't matter later.
Absolutely right.
The Black Hindu who killed Rontaro Amami is the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu.
I'm glad.
Well, that's a shame.
What?
Good. Good.
Don't screw around.
I mean, good. Is that how you wanted to end?
That's not true.
Not really, but it could have turned out a lot worse.
Get it.
Why didn't you just... never mind, then. This is horrible. How'd it come to this?
Please.
Kaede, what would possess you to do something like this? No, except... Explain. I won't be satisfied unless I hear it straight.
Hey.
It hurts because I know what that means. Well, I mean, I don't, so avoid too many, like, avoid big spoilers. Minor spoilers or whatever. It's... But, like, plot-heavy spoilers? Skip that. Please allow me a few more moments of your time, then. Just like Suichi and I was after the Mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the Mastermind, and I thought doing so would end the game. Why'd you try and kill them? Maybe they could have been captured. Solid point. If it hadn't been for the time limit, I probably would have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the Mastermind is less likely to work. Because the Mastermind could have just played dumb and tried to run the clock out and kill us all. I was worried about that happening.
Therefore...
I guess. You sought to kill the Mastermind instead. Made up my mind just before we set up the cameras in the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. Kibo man, Suichi explained the motive thing like a minute ago. Yeah, she really did. Even if you had to kill someone.
Yeah.
That's right. I thought that killing the Mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place. I really believed it. Okay, it never dawned on you. As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted you. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started.
You really don't get it.
Regardless of your reason, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you already lost. He's not wrong. You agreed to be part of the killing game when you allowed murder to fill your heart. To put it like that, he's not wrong. She's the reason the killing game started.
No.
What if Kaede hadn't done anything? We'd all be dead by now. Kaede, sever everyone. We can't blame her. You don't need to remind me. That's why I'm pissed off. Pissed off at myself for being useless. Kokichi, that's enough. I can see through the act.
Yeah.
That obvious,
That's
huh?
right.
Kokichi is right. I was being played. Thanks, Kaede. I didn't even kill the Mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead. Well, I mean, it was only Rontaro. What I did was terrible, unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. You should all hate me, blame, and be disgusted by me. Calm down. After we found Rontaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the Mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done. But I couldn't because of the first blood perk. If you confessed there and then, you wouldn't have been able to leave. But you decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet. Alternate universe, you painted nails with Rontaro. Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry, Meg and Rontaro, I skipped that bit. This is the first blood perk you were forced to hide the truth. That's correct. First Blood worked against the Blackened rather than for them. At the same time, I thought, if I did this for everyone, instead of making things easier by confessing, I should just lie to you all so it would motivate you to keep moving forward. That was a reason for the trial, to reveal the mastermind. Kokichi puts it in kind of a dickish way, but he does have a point. Well, yes, that's, you know, kind of his thing.
Because...
He's not wrong, he's just an asshole. I think there's a German word for that. I feel like, there's a German word for everything. I didn't do this, then Rontaro's death would have been meaningless.
Well then.
Searching for both the culprit and the mastermind.
Oh, yeah.
Kaede did mention that. That's why, flashbacks. Look, guys, I gotta get ready for work. Can you just kill her already? I don't mean to be shallow and callous about this. Never wanted to keep a crime a secret. Before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind. Killing game would have ended, everyone but me would be saved. I thought it was the best way I could atone for killing Rontaro.
Sorry.
Oh, God, now it's his fault.
Okay.
The chimes are kicking in. Even Suichi voted black in. They didn't appear. That seriously was a close one. If Kaede had just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead. Something else we can discuss. Just gotta think, right, Suichi? Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge.
But...
On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something in the moment. I want to protect Kaede, but I also want to unmask the Oh my god, we get it!
I see.
People have places to be. You took 3 hours at this trial. It's all everyone's fault. There's a German word for everything, probably for there having a German word for it. I mean, that's just linguistics at that point.
That's wrong.
Huh?
It's not your fault. I killed him, not you. Blah, blah, blah. It's very sad. If I didn't have work, I would care more and take time.
Because...
Monokuma, would you just come in? You're not gonna make me more tragic. You're not gonna make this more tragic. I already feel sad.
Sorry.
Damn.
It's a shame you killed Rontaro. Okay, thank you, Monokuma. Jesus.
What?
Ah.
Are you getting
That's
bored?
right.
He's not the only one. Just can't stand a tearjerker schlock. Can't stop crying. Tag yourself. Apparently I'm Monokuma. I see nothing gets past my adorable cubs. I don't even let appetizers get past me, especially if someone else bought them.
Now then.
Scrumptious. Can't let this boring display grind the action to a halt. Much too late. Time to make things interesting.
Thrills, chills,
The moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time. Punishment? You mean Kaede's execution? No way. There's no way we'll let you do that. You don't get a choice. Oh, the Exile's gonna kill her? Alright. Nice toes!
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush you with these here exosols.
What 11 letter word can everyone spell incorrectly? Penis.
It's cruel.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kaede fought with her life on the line.
And Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong. Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machine.
Yeah, I'll help. I can...
Sure you can.
Stop!
We get it.
Stop it.
Kaede?
Yeah, tearjerkers. It's very sad. When I say it was a German word, I mean the equivalent of weird stuff. Like, yeah, I know. I know what you mean.
No.
I was making a joke. My dry sense of humor. If you try and interfere, you will get crushed. Well, they didn't apply for Trial 2-2. No, it didn't. Although he did get certainly injured in that trial, didn't he?
You know?
Even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here. Yeah. Get us all out of here. Fucked up, it's very sad. I have to say, for the first and second game, there were people who I could kind of see turning murderer, and it's like, well, I mean, yeah, they murder. It's harder in this game. This scene is doing, boy, what an image. You really drew that and thought, yep, tears and snot. That's fine, huh? Let's move off that. Yeah, Not helping. It's incorrectly. Well played.
Bye.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, there were people I could definitely see killing, or like doing the killing. In this game, there is definitely the sense, at least right now, even they've done a good job after the first trial, which is sort of like the point where it's revealed we're not united when we are vulnerable. They've done a good job making it seem like they're still united and don't want to start this killing game, even after the first trial, so bravo, 3. Yeah, you pulled that one off pretty well.
Well now.
Let's get started.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
The ultimate pianist.
Hey,
You can't. I believe in you.
it's a promise.
Okay, we get it. Fiko turned into Majima Jr. Yeah, he's Majima. Eye patch, Majima confirmed for Gen 4. Okay, they found guilty, time for punishment. Alright, what everyone comes to see. Thought that was huge. Thought it was like a claw game or something. Pull you up in this one. Live. Oh, it's a recital, maybe. Ooh. Ah. Diffuser. Well, that's pretty fucking dark. You just straight hanged her? Ooh. Oh. Alright. It's good there at the end. Joe Nuts, what's up? Came in right at the end. Whew. Alright, so... At least she was dead for the gory bit. Didn't I tell you Trial 3, rather lengthy and time-consuming? You weren't wrong. That was a shorter one, huh? Felt my legs give out from under me. What I just saw doesn't feel real. Yeah, that was grim. I mean, as far as the actual killing goes, just hanging them isn't... I mean, it's bad, obviously, if you're getting hanged. But, like, it's not as creative or torturous as some of the other ones. Let me put it that way. It's not as unique, like, you know, Mondo Butter or Baseball Gatling Gun. It's just a hanging. But then it follows it up with Crushing Knives Piano Rosebud style, which is pretty... that was gruesome. As if all reality had vanished and the only thing left was a fictional world. Drone's relatively short. Jesus Christ. Angie. Okay, let's pray now. I mean... Someone died. People cope that way. Kaede Akamatsu no longer existed in the world. What the... Why is Mana Kid... Monodam, what have you done? She puked again.
Well.
Tension ain't so bad. Finally feels like a proper killing game. Are they gonna get bumped off one by one, the Mono Kids? Yeah, they only have one life, right? Oh shit, the Mono Kids are getting bumped off too. If anything, we can stand to use a little more tension, right, Dad? The sweet darling Mono Kid claimed as collateral damage. It's a nightmare, unacceptable, my precious cub. Ah, it's okay, I got 4 more. Thanks, Angie. Glad your kids came out in bulk. It's okay. Our existence means that little. What's done is done, what's dead is dead. No point crying over crushed cubs. Unless you want to end up like these sad sacks. We do seem pretty sad. What is this? You fucking kidding me? Talk about overkill. Please grant Kaede's soul eternal repose. Can't believe that happened. Kaede, I liked her so much. A lot of crying in this game. A lot of just moisture all over. Adrenaline creates such an exquisite feeling of despair. Moments like this make the killing all worth it. Why are you doing such a terrible thing?
Dare you?
Done the worst thing. Worst of the worst. Does human life have no value to you at all? Why don't you watch my video on stream? I gotta get ready for work, man. I know human life was precious. I'm not a monster. Cause if human life wasn't precious, ending it wouldn't be nearly as much fun. There's no greater joy than witnessing such a display disparaging entertainment. You surpass psychotic by a wide margin. I don't think I've ever felt quite this irritated. I won't forgive you. Spoken like a marked man. What's your objective? Yeah, everyone hates him. So anyway, while I'm scrolling through this to get to the save point, It's time for me to announce what tomorrow's stream is going to be, because it will not, in fact, be a continuation of this game. This game will resume on Sunday. Because tomorrow, it's time for the 100,000 Gamer Score Spectacular. I've grinded away at some true awful trash on the Xbox Live market, and have made it to 99,000 Gamer Score at the moment. Overkill Trials back in V3, in D2, the Pervy Cook and the Deep Fryer was a bit more... Well, yeah. So yes, I'm currently sitting on 99,000 Gamer Score on the Xbox. I'll be moving over into 100,000 tomorrow on stream when I am playing a pretty memey game. And for 7-9, it's a dating sim. So, you know, you're gonna want to catch that, am I right? I believe you once said you're here for all that sweet dating sim content. You get to watch me play through a dating sim, gain a quick 1,000 experience. I say quick, it'll probably take me, you know, an hour and some change, maybe 2.
Why, you...
Completion times put it at about 2 hours. I could believe I said that. And yeah, I'm gonna have pizza. I'm gonna be, you know, cracking into my rum. It's gonna be a fun hangout, chat, get 100,000 Gamer Score together on stream.
Well...
Just a fun time. So come on out.
Too bad.
Looking forward to it.
You're really booked. And another thing.
6-digit Gamer Score, ladies and gentlemen. I had to specifically play games in a certain way so as not to get some achievements but get others, just so I could get a nice round number. A lot of effort went into this.
Here.
Spend less time worrying about nonsense and more time watching your back. Never know what's going to be the next killer.
Looking forward to...
So yeah, join me for a dumb little meme game as we get 100,000 Gamer Score tomorrow.
Nice.
Nice to see some chutzpah around here.
Thanks.
Don't screw around.
Is that so? Too bad.
Damn.
Well...
Right then. Not gonna have another killing, somehow I doubt it.
Hey.
With your weird spells, entirely possible you said that.
Because...
I did it for us. Alright then. Can't argue with that. Deathless run. There's 2 people dead! It'll be a deathless run in the It better be a deathless run in the dating sim. I'm playing it wrong if that's, you know, not the case. It's on the Xbox, so that's your hint. I don't think it's Doki Doki Literature Club, which is the immediate death dating sim that leaps to mind.
No.
Meg Turney, you mustn't give up hope. Tenko, you're crying. Now's not the time. Just
Prayer time.
time should pray.
What?
We're supposed to keep peace. What are we gonna do?
That's enough!
I hope so. Does Suichi get punched in this chapter? I mean, maybe.
Damn.
Every single one of you. Meek complaints.
Shut up!
Pissing me the hell off. The one who's pissing me off the most.
Dumbass.
Suichi! What? Oh, there you go. People die in dating sims. You're playing it wrong. Yeah.
Clench your teeth!
What?
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
Did you hear what Kaede said? She said she believed in you.
7-9. I hope he gets punched in this chapter. Wham. Oh, yeah, look
She
at that.
passed her wish onto you. But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma.
Sure hope I find a shiny Pokemon next time I'm playing.
You call yourself a man?
This series is big on the whole be a man thing. Because Mondo and what's-his-name did that in the first game. The Camera Girl did that in the second game. And now this guy's banging on about it in this game.
Dumbass.
Very big on masculinity in this series. Sucker punching's pretty low, even for a low-life degenerate male like you. Mulan confirmed for Gen 4? What the fuck?
Listen up.
Why would Mulan be in the Gen 4? They're not remaking Kingdom Hearts into Pokemon. What are you on about? Taka. That's right, his name's Taka.
Sorry.
Taka and Mondo were all about that man thing.
But no.
Camera Girl, Himiko? No, that's this game. Hiyoko? I can't remember what her name was. Mahiru, that's it. Yeah, Mahiru. I knew there was an H somewhere in there. It was just in the middle, not the end, not the beginning. Yeah, Mahiru, Taka, Mondo, and now Astronaut Spaceman. He's all about, you know, being the man. Kaito Momota. Suichi, I'm never going to be the ultimate Spachemin. if you don't start believing in yourself.
Okay, listen up.
Luminary of the stars. Yeah, it says spaceman. He's actually a Spachemin. No one's going to be able to console you. You're sitting here alone. If anyone's going to help you get your memories, I don't fucking know. Can I get a save point? I've been going for half an hour longer than I want to at this point. I got to my feet. The Ultimate Pianist Research Lab. Was there a note? Or is it trashed? I never did get to play piano. Aw. Astronaut Spachemin? You can say that for... Say Astro Boy for short. True. Possible. Pronouncing Spaceman Spachemin is a joke from 30 Rock. A great show. I highly recommend it. It's not as if there would be any memories here. These things really passionate about, and that's good enough for now. Oh my god, the piano did it! Everyone got on the elevator except for Kaito. He's the luminary of the stairs. That's a fucking great joke. That's solid, Diamond. Bravo. Well done. That's a solid joke. I would have liked to hear her play it, if only once. That reminds me, song Kaede was talking about. Which one? She mentioned like 9. Are you doing Chopin? There it is. Took the CD. Soft melody. Body relaxed, totally enveloped by the music. A strange feeling, sounds seeping into my body. Before long, I began to close my eyes.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up.
Probably not this one.
A pretty song to play for you.
Oh, no, it is this one.
Like Clair de Lune by Debussy.
I mean, let's be fair here. This doesn't cheer me up. It's nice, but like, you want to cheer me up? Throw some ragtime in there.
It's a soothing song.
Get me
that calms
pumping.
your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here.
Play Rihanna. Whips and chains.
I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With
Play
you
some
by my
Rai-Ra.
side, you give me the courage I need to take on the mastermind. So please, be more confident.
Whips and Chains is the one Rihanna song I know. Because, I mean, it's...
I believe in you.
I'm a
so you
26-year-old
definitely
white
believe
man,
in
so
yourself.
obviously I'm not with it. More of a melancholy tune as opposed to a cheerful one. Yeah, you know, play like jazz or something.
No.
Something
I'll
upbeat.
do it. I have to believe in myself.
Don't get me wrong, it sounds beautiful.
I won't be afraid
but,
anymore. I will face the truth. I won't give up. I promise.
Like,
from the bottom
this
of
isn't
my
what
heart.
I would hear to cheer me up or get myself pumped or anything. Aw, that's sweet.
Yep, that's our promise. I'm leaving everything up to you, Shuichi.
This is really
Goodbye.
sweet. Aw. That's actually one of the more touching moments in the series. And it involves Suichi, of all people. Shuichi. Rantaro and the protagonist, Kaede, are dead. Good lord. Ghost! Oh, fuck! Ah! It definitely would have ruined the tone. Yes, I will save the game. Alright, that is gonna do it for me. Chapter 1 end. I have to go to work. Nobody denies it's a beautiful tune. Melancholy one, not cheerful one, correct. I need to get ready and go for work. Tomorrow, like I said, 100,000 gamer score stream. Playing a fun little meme game. Come on out. I'm gonna be eating some pizza, drinking some booze, having a grand old time, just hanging out and chatting, making fun of the silly little meme game I've picked up for this. It'll be a good time. Sunday, we will resume with Danganronpa. But anyway, until then, I will talk to you later, Shrewd Negotiators. Be sure to check out Diamond Ninja on Twitch and the YouTube video that they posted in the chat. I have no idea if it's any good. I have no idea if it's any bad. Take a chance. Gamble. Be crazy. Go for it. Love you all. Be good people.